this one. No, speed up, table. Speed up, table. Get better at speeding up, table. This one. This one. Change picture. Take this. Change. And then save that. Hey! So what is that doing? It's thing. I'll come on and say hello. Anyone home? Oh man, I beat him to it. Man, I beat everyone here. Yeah, go on, table. Get in. I do believe that's a little bit of an achievement, buddy. Nicely done, you. Here I am, all in here, all on my own. No one knows I'm here yet. I'm sneaking round. No one has found me. Hang on, I want to change this little cheeky devil. Ah, people have found me! Bomber and Vendetta! Hello. I was in here on my own just talking to myself. It would seem I largely don't need people to be in here initially. I can talk to you. How am I doing, Bomber? I'm good. I got some news. Some newsy things. I'll give you tables news. Hang on a second. I've just got to figure out how my legs work. And click that. And then that's Discord, so I should be in general. Beautiful. I'm in general. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's something going on. Oh, phone call. Bugger. I can't answer it. I can't answer a phone call. I can't answer the phone call. It was probably just a salesman. It's normally just salespeople that call me, so I can't answer that phone call. I'm not taking phone calls in a stream. My stream's more important. I don't do phone calls on stream. Don't take phone calls. Oh, it's probably a sponsor. Oh, man. We can do that now for you, Bomber. Hang on, sir. I'm a little bit discombobulated. 1 second. Ugh. Let's just go here. Haven't managed to sit down yet. Content. That's what I need to see. That's good. Yep, that's all on. Marvellous. Whoa! I need to put some. Grab these paints. Sorry, I just gotta grab my salamander. 1 second, guys. I gotta grab my salamander. And you can come as well, Morty. I managed to glue a whole single other piece onto Morty. Not exactly blistering speed. Oh, it could have been Henry. Yeah, it could have been Henry. Ah, bums. But I've got him saved in my phone. I know his number. I've got him saved as Juicy Cabs. So I would know if it was him. It's probably a salesman. I only get phone calls from salesmen, or if I'm expecting the call. Otherwise, I don't get nothing. So I think it's absolutely fine. How you doing? How you doing? What's going on, guys? I got a blue tack over the flap. Let me blue tack as well. Let's see, Bomber and Vendetta. Yeah, how you doing, guys? You're good? Okay, all good. I don't know who that phone call was. They were just moments. They were just moments away from being able to take the call. But like I say, it's just someone trying to sell me electricity. The latest Warhammer news. I have Yarek's back, which is always lovely. Custodes getting released. There was also a supermassive tank that I really liked in Horus Heresy. What else did they release? Oh, I think Yarek was the big one, wasn't it? Really. But I'll be honest, I was talking with Nara yesterday, and I like the original Yarek's claw more. I like the crabby pincer one. Here's Titus. We can do a layer on him now. Francois! Right, let's get a layer of paint on him, Macragge Blue. So, let's go ahead and do that. Ah, Nold and Bomber. Oh, no, Bomber's already here. Nold's here. Hey, buddy. So, yesterday was a lot of fun. Some kind of revelations. Oh, first things first. I have to apologise. Still building my 12 armatures. That's a lot of painting you got ahead of you there, buddy, old pal. That's a lot of painting. That's a lot. I fixed the salamander. I glued him. And I put this little butt flap on Morty. That's all I managed to do gluing-wise. But I managed to re-glue him. So we can continue trying to get him done. Oh, power cut. That's never a good thing. It's very... It's this brown... It's brown out, right? Brown out. Not like a full power cut. Don't worry about it, Noel. You know it's always entirely optional. Right, yeah, so first of all, apologies I wasn't on sooner. I had to... friggin... What do you going to call it? Contact someone about sponsorship. Yes, I was writing a sweet, juicy... Oh, geez, okay, Noel. Well, I mean, stop messing with power lines, buddy. You know, how inconsiderate of you to just cut the power off to everyone. I mean... What have you been doing? Just sabotaging stuff for your own amusement? Anyway, moving on. So I contacted a sponsor. And do you know who I contacted? I contacted the Milliput Company. Because I figured, you know, I really like the terracotta. So why not reach out to them? You know, relevant sponsors, relevant partnerships. So I sent them a little email. That's why I was late. I was trying to write an email. I probably hodgepodged it. But it's... I mean, the act is in the doing. You know, if I send it, I've already won because it's about the doing of the thing. The result, you know, sure, yeah, okay. It would be good if they said yes. But you've already won if you send it. You know, manifesting, not even manifesting, but doing something in the real world. That's the way... Random, what am I painting? Well, I mean, it's Titus. Can you not see? It's Captain Titus. Can you not tell? It's Captain Titus. Maybe, stranger, your eyes are a bit squiffy. Maybe, huh? Maybe you got squiffy eyes. Random stranger, you should probably stay because you just remind me of the morning stranger, morning friend from Blackadder. So you kind of have to stay. So I get reminded of Blackadder. So you know, what can I say? Right, I've got to not be too weird because stranger's new. And you know I've got a little problem with being a bit weird initially. So come on, table. Best behaviour. Normal human, please. I am normal human. Hello. I am painting Titus. Let's see what else is going on. Hey, table. Does painting competition end at the end of the month? It does. It does, Bomber. But just for you, buddy. You do it whenever you want. Here's my entry. There's my entry for the painting competition. I figured that the guys went to all the effort to organise it, so I should probably enter. I'm not going to win, but it was more about just being involved, you know? So, yeah, there's my entry. That was fun doing it. But don't worry if you don't make it. Also, if you don't get it done in time, that's fine. Or if next month you want to do the pink entry still, and the colours have moved on, of course you can, buddy. You know, it's just a little bit of fun competition. It's not, you know, it's not super serious. So don't worry about it if you don't make it. There's a lot of flexibility there, especially for you, Bomber. So don't sweat it. It's meant to be fun, not stressful. All right. Yeah. So Titus layers so far. He's Titus of the 500 layers, stranger. So we've got, what is it? We're at 100 layers here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 145 layers. And then when we get to 500, my buddy Cavs, you might know him as Henry Cavill, but his best friends, he insisted you call him Cavs, so I get to call him Cavs. He offered me 10 mil for it, 10 million euros. And I said, come on, Cavs. Look, I know you're made of money, but that's too much. I'll just take a cool mil as you're my friend. And he said, you know what, Table, that's fine. Mwah. Absolutely fine, Table. Mwah. Mwah. I'll give you a mil. So basically, I get the 500 layers on, I paint a face on it, give him a little quick cheeky phone call, and then he'll wire me the money, and then we're sorted. We can do the jacuzzi hot streams. The jacuzzi hot streams. That's not what they're called. I totally changed the name. They are now called jacuzzi hot streams, but that's not at all what the plan was. So as for what we're painting is I'm trying to get my ass up to this. I've pledged 100, right? So I've got to get my way up to this. Now, I think it's safe to say I've got one, right? I've got one. So we're now at one. So what it is, it's now the manic scramble to bring ourselves up to 100. But this guy's done. He's done his base. But I feel like I've got an awful lot that are like almost ready. You know what I mean? Just like almost done. For example, this guy, almost done. He just needs a stamp on his shoulder and a little bit of black around the base, right? You know? that could work. So that's what we're going to do. So let's bring you up to speed, stranger. Did I apologise already for being late? I'm sorry for being late. I was contacting Milliput about sponsorship. I just figured, Milliput's really nice. I really like Milliput so far. And so yeah, sorry about that. I do apologise. Let's crack on. So I kind of feel like I want to put a bit of paint on. So let's maybe work on this guy. I know that I've moved on since this brown. It's very, very dark. Oh, here's a top tip that I discovered. Well, I say discovered. I just watched a video by KS, who knows way more than me. If you've got a shiny paint, you put a matte varnish on that, and you'll remove the shine, which I was news to me. So I was rather impressed in hearing that. Now we're going to go light brown. So I'm hoping I can find a Scurrying Bones or something like that. I found Flayed One Flesh. That looks all right to me. I can go for that. But yeah, that's where we're at. So feeling pretty good where we are. How many hours in are we to this year? We have streamed 250 something. No, 240. We've streamed a lot of hours this year so far. We're going for 1,000. I'm counting down from 1,000. So we're trying to get. I figure 1,000 hours is how long I play a game for before I get really good. So I figured, why not do it with painting and the Lovstroms? So that's what I was thinking. That's what we're doing. An admirable goal, I feel. An admirable goal. But something really nice happened yesterday. Something really lovely happened. And I'm hoping that Nara or Warden will join. Yeah, I got one right here. Here's my Saturnine Terminator Praetor. Hang on a second. It's right here. Here we go. There we go. Bomber. There's my Praetor Lord. Well, not even Lord, just Praetor. But there he is. So all he needs is a bit of a cleaned up base. And then he's ready to go as well. He's another miniature for the list. So there we go. I should probably work on him as well. Like I say, we've got a lot that are very close to being done, which is very good. Why, thanks, Bomber. I mean, if you haven't already, surely then it's worth a like on the live stream, eh? You want to slap a little cheeky like? I'll never know if you don't. Don't worry, because I use the blue tack. I never know how many people are watching or lurking or whatnot. So don't feel you could just say, just say you liked it, but don't actually like it. Then you get all of the credit of me saying, oh, thank you so much. Thank you. But you don't actually have to do anything. Huh? There you go. You could have cheesed it if you wanted. But like it, don't like it, it doesn't seem to matter. Frankly, it doesn't seem to matter. I'm not sure what those numbers do or what the algorithm takes with them and does with them, but I couldn't tell you. Whoa, stranger. Okay, first of all, it's good that you subscribed because my boys, my moderators, they go off the deep end sometimes. And if you weren't subscribed, they might not find you. But the issue now is that you've subscribed, stranger. Which means you can never leave. You don't get to leave. No one's here optional, right? What am I doing with this? What am I doing with this fur? That's a terrible idea, table. Yeah, you can never leave. No one's here through choice, including me. I'm just a voice. Like there's a full-grown man sitting on my lap, and I'm forcing him to paint, and I just do the talking. So no one gets to. Stranger! You might be you saw it, guys. He might just get it. He might just have moved through the great filter that is the first interactions with me. He might have survived the filtering process. And then, I mean, because you've subscribed to the right channel, frankly, stranger. I'm the top cupboard-based YouTuber on this street. I know. Don't get too starstruck now. But it's it's kind of a big deal you meeting me. So, congratulations to you for getting to meet me. Oh yeah, stranger. Yeah, you're less than filth currently. That's unfortunate. You can never leave, or I will unleash the horrifying weapons that I have at my disposal. So, what are they? You say? You don't want to know. You don't want to know, and you won't know until they're used upon you, and then you'll just be filled with regret, being like, oh, geez, he had this? Oh, no, now I am destroyed. So, it's tough. It's a tough one, but welcome aboard. I mean, I'm not even allowed to leave. So that's 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 that. That's that. So yeah, that's the end of that. But yeah, so Milliput sponsorship. I've still got my sponsorship with Green Stuff World. Still waiting back on them. I might send a follow-up email. Same for Army Painter. Still waiting on them. Warlord Games is all go. That's good, good, good. Who else have I approached? No one, I don't think. Why, thanks, Andrew. You know what? I'm pretty pleased with it, but it's still not... It still needs some edge highlights. What I've done is I've gone in, Retributor Gold, Reichland Flesh Shade, then touched it up again with the gold, but then it needs Stormhost Silver. And what I'll do is I'll do that next. I'm just repainting these browns because I feel like I've moved on a little bit from that super, super dark brown. I've also forgotten how to mix these highlights, but I reckon a Cinnabite green or Gauze Blaster green mixed with Arium blue, maybe something similar to that. I don't have to get it exactly right, just similar enough to finish the armor. You know, I'm not overly concerned about it too much. It's about getting troops ready because I want to get a force ready for 11th because I'm going to treat myself because. Guys, you have to remember, you have to treat yourself because you are pretty little princesses, but no one's going to tell you. So you have to tell yourself, remind yourself. So I'm going to treat myself to a standing table, and then that's going to be my gaming board for 11th. And that's where I'm going to get to actually play the game, which is pretty exciting. It's nice to have something to look forward to, frankly. I'm pretty excited for 11th. I'm pretty excited for it, frankly. I think it's going to be delish. Because they're going to release, I know for a fact they're going to release a box like Leviathan, like a specially good, delicious box. And it also means that if you can't afford it, which is fine, there will be loads of them like Leviathan. So you'll be able to get all of those units secondhand for cheaper, hopefully. And there'll be a lot of people splitting the boxes. So don't despair if you can't afford it. It's good. You know, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. It will go the same way as Leviathan, and that's Table's prediction. That's me prediction, guys. Where is everyone? Has my chat gone done busted? Wow, Table, you took zero time to get needy then, didn't you? Hello? Wait, I'll use my panic phrase. Sound off, please, gentlemen. Ah. Hopefully Warden joins, because I need to have a little chat with that sunny old buddy old pal. Whoa, no one sounded off. Okay, so there we go. Thank you, Freds. Appreciate that. I just wanted to make sure the chat hadn't broke. Ever since that one time it happened, I get a little bit paranoid. I think Orcs and Space Marines, but Vendetta, right? I am not so certain of that, right? I know it probably will be Marines, but with all the Guard releases, I kind of thought maybe they would do Guard, but then Space Marines are their biggest seller by far, so to not have Space Marines in the box is unheard of. You know what I mean? So I don't think they're going to go Guard, but Yarrick coming back is really good, frankly. I'm really, really impressed with that. I couldn't be happier, but I do want to kit bash a different claw on him, like the first one. If you don't know what I mean, if you go on the Warhammer community and you look at the Yarrick thing, there's 3 photos of him, and the first one, you'll see it's like a crab pincer claw. Wait, I think I can do better than that. I think I posted it on Discord. I can just show you. Hang on. I think I can help you out here. Bear with me 1 second, guys. I was talking yesterday about it. Let me see. I can't see. Ah, here it is. This is it. Look, this is it. So that's what the claw looks like. See, it's like a crab pincer. I want to kit bash a claw more like that. I think I can do it. I just need something crabby. So that's what I'm looking for. Let's just see if there's anything in general that I've missed. Okay, I am... I'm not even doing the stream. I'm just reading Discord. I'm not even bothering. I'm just... yeah, this guy, I went and joined this streamer, I subscribed and everything, and he just sat reading his own Discord and didn't even tell us what he was reading about. Yeah, that's quality content right there, isn't it, guys? Enjoy it. Enjoy. You can never leave. And because you can't leave, I can just do whatever I want. You know, you got no rights. As Vendetta so eloquently put, you gave up your human rights. They have to be earned. And you can forget about the fact of becoming a citizen. Citizenship is currently closed. So, yeah, there is Stranger. But getting into it is a little bit of a mystery, okay? So I will tell you this. If you do manage to gain access, you will be promoted to the level of filth. And that means you'll be filth like me. But you'll have to understand that the Discord is very much citizen rule, okay? So, you know, don't talk back to citizens. They've earned their citizenship, much like Starship Troopers. Service guarantees citizenship. So, just saying, all right? But if you manage to get your way in, there might be someone on here who's really nice and helps you. But it's a little bit of a treasure hunt because we have the old clankers jumping in all the time. So we have that slight issue. So best of luck to you. I salute you. Good luck to you. Hopefully you can make it in. And if you do, I shall greet you as a fellow piece of filth. I will shake your hand as an equal, but we're both filthy. So at the moment, I just spit down on you. You know, you're not even filth. So that's oh god. He subscribed already. He's not going to leave. He can't. Oh hey, what do you think of Stranger? What do you think of my my little plague bearers? Can you see those over there? Can you see those guys? They're worshipping my fifth chaos god, which is Lord Null. Can you see that? They're worshippers there of Null. Look real close. Look real close. Just have a really good look. Tell me if you can see it. Well, allow me to help. Oh no! Gin Marine! No! We talked about this yesterday. Gin Marine's got into my paint water. Oh no, Gin Marine. Oh man, you now have a blue wash. Oh no! Gin Marine, quick, emergency t-shirt. Oh no, we talked about it. Oh no! Gin Marine. You're okay, buddy. Whew, he's okay. Is he okay? I'm not sure, but I'll put him somewhere else. Right, anyway, so let's go back to the plague bearers. Whew. So yeah, here we go. So look, just a plague bearer, but I was told to do it. It's not my fault, okay? Don't blame me, Stranger. But there we go. There's Ven's cake bearer. And then Nold wanted the biggest cake, so he got this. There we go. Someone's not skipped squats, have they? Jeez Louise. That's it's all about. I know what you're thinking, Stranger. Where did this guy get his skills? 4 years of art school. It's all about having uneven cheeks. They can't be symmetrical. That's not how cake works. And you've got the little nurgling there. You've got Lord Null here. Oh, someone else jumped. But we don't go in this cave. We don't go in there. We haven't been in there since Gin stream. You can't go in there. There's horror. We know. For those of us that was there for Gin stream, we know there's horribleness that lurks in there. We can't talk about it any more than that. And then this one is Bum Flute. Inspired by medieval art. But yeah, Bum Flute. What's more terrifying? A Chaos Demon or a Chaos Demon that's tooting out sick butt beats whilst they peel your face from your skull? You know? Terrifying. But yeah, so you're welcome, Stranger. You're welcome, buddy. Glad you stopped by. Ah man, Gin Marine got a blue ink. Right, you know what? I got asked about the golds, didn't I? So let's highlight some Stormhost silver on it, and then we can mix up the armor. Let's just do that for him now. That's what we do. We talked about Gin Marine falling in. We talked about it, and I mentioned it yesterday. I said he's going to go if I'm not careful, and then proceeded to do nothing to fix it. Shame on me. I love Stormhost silver. It's so tasty. Right, so now I should go for a smaller brush, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to wing this one. Ah, Vendetta, could you only imagine the sweet sweet songs, sweet siren songs. So I'm going to try and not do a lot, because a dab would do you with this, but it really makes the golds. I want to say pop. Let me sound like I know what I'm doing. Yeah, it really makes the gold pop. Yes, a little bit of silver here and there, some edge highlights. Yes, mix your paints. Ah, Buns, a new person. Brother. Oh, okay, starting strong. So currently, Nold holds the best award for initial first don't know each other entrance to the chat, right? And he won it because he said he came in strong, got a bit awkward, and then apologized, and he forever endeared me to him. So he currently has the prize, but this guy started brother. So let's see what it says. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. We'll never know. Never mind. It's gone. All gone. A challenge, Bomber. You've got it. I will. Yeah, I will take it. I will. Yeah, I will. That's fine. Totally on board with that. That is fine. Choop, choop, boop. Oh, I got a little bit of silver on the shoulder. Ah, strangers. Ah, right. Okay. So now this is a little bit of an issue, Bomber. I've had this. I had this with Marines suggested to me to paint every chapter. But I mean, you might need to go to a different channel for this challenge. You might need to go to a channel that actually has money, because I don't own a miniature from every faction. Nor do I have the budget to do so, buddy. So it's a lovely challenge, but you should probably hit up one of those big channels, that have, many subscribers and partnerships and sponsorships and stuff. Oh, no. Isn't it the worst when someone says, hey, meet at this time, and they're just not ready? Not that I'm trying to I'm not trying to dump your brother in it. Table. This is brother. Stop it. Sorry, Bomber. I know that's not a good answer, is it? Could we just pretend that I've already done it for you and that you're incredibly appreciative? Could we just do that, Bomber? Let's just pretend that I've already done it for you, and you're incredibly appreciative and you're complimenting me, so I can get all of the compliments without any of the work. Could we do that? Is that all right? Could we? Could we? What do you mean? Nah, it's fine. You give me some compliments. Don't say it's fine. Give me some compliments, Bomber. Give me some compliments for no work having been done. I insist. Oh, that's more of a smudge than a highlight, that is. A little bit on the chain there. Whop. See, told you the silver really makes it look good. And I'm not even that good a painter, frankly. So these silvers are just getting plonked on here and there. But it really does oh, that's a bit wonky. That's fine. What's going on here? Okay, right. Let's. Oh! 50 miles per hour? That's just a light breeze. That's nothing. Just a little toot of breeze. Now, if you don't mind, I don't want to talk about the wind I'm trying to fight. No, it's fine. We can totally talk about wind. 50 miles an hour. That'll blow your legs off. That will. Don't step outside now. It'll blow not only your shoes, but your trousers and your Oh, wait, sorry. We're Americans. We're Americans? Did I just make myself an American? I did, didn't I? Wait. I just gave myself American citizenship. You heard it here first. Table of those United States. The question is, what state am I from? You know what? Is Hawaii a state? Could I be from Hawaii? Could I be from there? It seems nice. No, it's because his name says lag in. So this is the guy's shtick. It's all good. He just comes in and says, they're lagging to the streamer, and then he's like, I did a funny. Don't worry about it, guys. It's all good. And even if I was lagging, you just like it. You'd like it if it's just lagging. You just eat it up. Just eat up the lag. But we know the game like this. We know what it is. Saw right through you, lagging. Saw right through you immediately. Off you go, toodaloo. Thanks, bud. Mateus came back. Oh my days, he's back. He is back. Why didn't you rejoin? It was only 60 seconds. I must know. We were all rooting for you. But a day late is still okay. Mateus, we were all hoping. Thanks. Anyway, yeah, Mateus, we were all rooting for you yesterday. We were all rooting for you. And I don't know why you didn't come back. Is it because you couldn't find it? Could you just not find the channel? Or are you just like a seething cauldron of rage, forever cursing my name, voodoo whoopee cushion, no, not whoopee cushions, voodoo dolls, or something like that. I don't know. What happened? Tell me. Talk to me. Come on, someone give me something. I'm just going to sit here and drink coffee until someone talks to me. Oh, Table, you little prima donna, you. I'm serious. I'm going to drink this whole cup of coffee before, and I'm not going to do anything else. Oh, Table, you little, what is it, diva? You little diva. Actually, I'm going to multitask. I need a little bit of Corax White. That's what I need. I'm going to mix up some of that. Are we having chat issues here? I feel like you guys are chattier than this. Oh, there we go. Okay, so maybe not just chatty. Maybe I'm putting too much pressure on chat. I think I'm expecting too much. Why am I doing that? I never put pressure on you guys. Sorry about that. That is, yeah. Why am I putting pressure on you? That's unfair. Shame on you, Table. You dirty little filth, you. Sorry, this coffee's lukewarm at best. I've got to slurp it down. Done. There we go. Okay, well, don't get yourself electrocuted, Nold. Are you certified in any way? I mean, geez Louise, buddy. Don't go electrocuting yourself. I need ink. Perfect, Griffin Charger Grey. Although this grey is really old now. But it should serve my purposes for just coating this little bit of terrain on his feet. So I'm going to start gluing a little bit of something to all my bases. So that's just a Tyrannid arm glued on and then surrounded with milliput. Excuse me. So I'm just going to coat that with a brush. I guess Warden's sleeping at this time of day, right? Because he is sleeping, isn't he? Yeah. So's Nara, actually, I suspect. Hey, Freds, what's this? No, maybe that's private, actually. I'll keep my mouth shut. I can't talk about that. I was going to say about the police officer. What was that? What was that all about? But, sand? No, I don't. I'll be honest, I don't like basing stuff. And I don't want to use sand because the sand I can get access to is pretty filthy. There's a lot of sand here in Finland because for every housing block, there's a kids' play park. So there's like, there's literally hundreds, if not thousands in the city area of little children's play parks. And they all have a sand pit. But it's like builder's sand. And also, you know, it's going to have like turds in it and stuff. So I don't want to put that on the models in case it starts to stank. You know what I mean? Running joke. Oh, man, I'm not cool enough to know the joke. Right, let's see if I can grab orc flesh immediately. I'm really keen to try out... Oh, yeah, so yeah, I managed to glue a piece on Morty. We've got a bit on Morty. I don't know where to store him yet. I'll just put him down there. You know, I don't have orc flesh, but I do have striking scorpion green. So I'm going to do that. And if I can find a dark green, then I'll mix those together. Unless... Oh, bingo, here we go. Orc flesh. And then I need another green. If I just say green enough. Hang on, help me out, guys. Help me find a dark green. Oh, you totally did. Thanks, guys. Castellan Green. There we go. Thank you. Do you have to pay extra for the turds? Oh, yeah, but sell model sand. The issue is, right, guys, if I don't like making bases, it's cookie dough. I don't want to spend money on basing stuff if I could be buying something I really want with it. Do you know what I mean? Oh, are the turds a binding agent? Is that what we're talking about here? Is it like a binding thing? Probably is. I've never used this green. It was unopened. I shouldn't throw you back in the pile. I'll put you on the executive shelf. Here's the executive shelf. There you go. That's the executive shelf. Not really being utilised to its max potential. Frankly, I've largely forgotten about the executive shelf, which is my fault. Oh, yeah, Nature's Mystery Chocolates. Yeah, that is their name. It's true. But, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't think I want to do the dirty sand. The dirty sand route. You know, because it might smell. Right, Noel, best of luck. Please don't electrocute yourself, buddy. Please don't do that. But, yeah, catch you later, bud. Have a good one. So we're just going to... Now, there's a tiny bit of red in that eye socket, but I don't feel like I have to chase in there to get it. I feel like I can just leave that as is. Like I say, it's about bringing stuff up to speed at this point. I want to have stuff to play a game with, you know. I will state again, better be streaming when I get to work. Veiled fret, hardly veiled frets are my favourite kind of frets. I'm sure we can figure something out. I'm on here for a while. Mateus. Okay, so the way Mateus is saying bye, have a great week, he's either implying that Mateus is not going to be back for a week, or he knows that Noel is going to get electrocuted and be hospitalised for a week and not be able to make any of the live streams. I think Mateus knows something that we don't. I think so. Right, that's greened. Let's just do these bits. So I'm sure most people paint these orcs like they have trousers, but to me, this bit just looks like he's wearing a metal nappy. It doesn't strike me that he put on a pair of trousers and then put on his robo suit, you know? I just feel like he wouldn't do that. So it's going to be green. Stranger, he has to. He doesn't have a choice. He knows what would happen, you know? So I'm not saying he can't leave. He can leave anytime he wants. But, well, I mean... How can I put this nicely? He knows what's up. Oh no, I got a message. Am I getting in trouble? Let's have a look. Yes. Yes, exactly. Thank you very much for that. If there's any blowback or any reach out, just respond with the pre-approved message. If you could do that, that'd be great. Because we can't compromise on that particular issue, can we, really? Oh, Table, what are you up to? Everyone's just salivating. What's this mystery talking all about? But I'm sorry, I can't tell you. I can't tell you. It's super secret. There's a few secrets Table has. Like the whole Warlord Games thing. Can't tell you. We'll get to show you eventually when I'm allowed to, but I've got to stick to the NDA, haven't I? So it's not threat, it's just a bit suggestive thinking through information and pain. Well, I mean, I can't. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what the devastating weapons are. I'll just use them on you, and then you'll know. So you'll just have to let your imagination fill in the gaps. I mean, if I was being particularly smart, there would be no weapon, and I'm just doing it. You're just psyching yourself out into staying. But no, there really are horrible weapons, guys. There really are. Sorry. I wish I was making it up, but no, it's not. It's not veiled. It's not. You're just don't go. Just don't go, and you don't have to use them. Don't make me. I'm gaslighting you now. Is that it? If I say don't make me use these horrible weapons on you, is that making it your fault? Oh man, Table. Yeah, this isn't a good look. Anyway, let's talk about some Tyranids, shall we? How about those Tyranids, eh? Cheeky little fleets running around, causing mischief. Right, those greens are drying. I'm going to keep the face. because I did it ages ago. I'm going to keep that face. Should I keep that face? I'm going to keep the face. Yeah, I'm going to keep the face. I'm going to keep it. Why not? Right, let's try and mix up this armour so we can see that it's lighter on the shoulder and on the face. I reckon Cinnabite and Aryan Blue with an ink in. That's what I'm going for. So, Aryan Blue. Aryan Blue, yeah. Okay, that's very blue. It's not green at all. So, clearly, I mixed in some green ink, didn't I? So, let's add some green ink to that. I'm going to go with... Do I go with Orc Flesh or do I go with Scorpion Green? I think it was Scorpion Green, you know, guys. If I manage to mix this in one go, first time, I'm going to be super pleased with myself. Right, Aryan Blue, Scorpion Green. Scorpion Green. Let's see how we look. We've got a very, 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 very bright green that doesn't look blue at all. Okay, so let's add some blue to it. I'm going to add a smidge of Thunderhawk Blue to it. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. Smidge that in. So now we've got a greeny grey. Oh, we're getting a little closer, actually. A little bit closer. I might even add another dab. That's not so bad, actually. It's not right on the money, but it might be as close as I can get. It's going to look very different when I put it on. That's for sure. It's way more green than blue, but I ain't got nothing against two-tone. I could go with that. We might just lighten this up. You know what? I'll add a little bit more blue. I'm going to add a smidge of Ultramarines Contrast to it. That's what I'm going to do. Just a smidge. That's way more than a smidge, but I'm going to add it anyway. Let's see how it goes now. Oh, hello. That's pretty similar. I'm going with that. Okay, here's the true test. Now, remember, it will look brighter when it goes on. Remember when it... Oh, God dang it. It'll go brighter. It's going to go brighter. It's going to go brighter. There we go. It's Ariam. Ariam. This one. Ariman. You dingus. Right, let's go ahead and see what it looks like. Oh, guys, can you see that? It's almost exactly the same. No way, table. And bear in mind, this is me trying to remember from January. That's kind of cool. Now, I'm not one to toot my own horn, you know, but that's pretty close, right? That's almost exactly right. Or either that or my eyes are terrible. So, you know. God bless you. God bless you. Let's just do this. You got to watch out for my boys, you know. My boys, they're lovelies. And I don't control that. I did call you a dingus. A ding-dally dingus. And we just go here. I don't even need to put this layer on, but I just thought it'd be quite nice to clean it up a little bit. I don't even need to, but, you know, so help me, I mixed it up so close. Can I get in there and do that with a bigger brush? I reckon I can. Yeah, I'll take that. That edge highlighting is a bit of a shambles, so I might just repaint that whilst I'm in here. These Chaos Terminators are absolutely delish. Are these the same Terminators that you get in the Corsair box? They're not new Terminators in the Corsair box, right? Have I got that right? The big box of new Corsair stuff. They've got some Terminators in. Are they Terminators? They're not new Terminators, right? I don't think they are. I'm going to go with they're not. Actually, I don't need you guys to pipe up about that. I think I already know the answer to that one. I mean, how much of this... I'm just having fun at this point. I don't have to go in and do this again. But I'm just so pleased with myself. I think this is the best I've ever done with mixing a paint after a long period of time. Oh, so those of you that don't know, I'm really bad at deciding colours and matching colours. If I don't paint it all in one sitting, I tend to forget how I did it. And even though I didn't mix this up the same way, because I definitely didn't use Ultramarines. Hi! Oh no, Hug! Hug! Hey, Hug! How you doing, man? How's it going? Did you get the wish list thing sorted out? I'm working on my wish list. You working on yours? Do tell. I'm a bit curious. Not that you have to. I'm not trying to force you to buy stuff. I don't like. We're just having fun with it. If you can't, you can make the wish list, but I'm not gonna. Do you know what I mean? We're just having fun, Hug. I'm not trying to force you to buy Shizniz. Please bear in mind. I just thought it'd be nice to do the Battle Honours thing together, but we don't have to do it together. I'm not trying to. Oh, table. This thing. Oh, was that with Holmes? Sorry, Holmes. Hug. This thing, Hug. Was I talking to Holmes about it? Ah, yes, I did, Mateus. So, I did better than rescue him. I rebuilt him. There we go. Here he is. Rebuilt him. I managed to glue him back together. And as I've said a few times, I managed to glue on one piece of Morty. Morty's slow going. I kind of want to paint him now, but finding time to assemble stuff off stream is a bit tough. It's a bit tough. So I'll do what I can when I can. But I'm happy that I got to fix the salamander. But there you go. That's one of the downsides of secondhand minis. You don't know who assembled it with what. But I was able to fix him. I'm pretty confident that if I drop him again, I can repair it. That's why I just don't collect resin or metal. I just can't do it to myself. I drop stuff too much to do that. Ah, cool. What are you painting? What are you painting, Holmes? Hug. Oh, I'm sorry. Hug, if I call you Holmes, I do apologise. I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm just trying to get it right in my mind. It takes me a little bit of time. Sorry about that. Slow learner. You know, I'm sorry, bud. I'm not trying to do it on purpose. It's not like I'm talking to, Warden or Nold or anyone like that. No, I don't actually have DG. I don't actually have Sons Lupercal Green. I don't have it. This was a mix of, I'll give you the lowdown. It was a combination of Ahriman Blue with Scorpion Green contrast, with Ultramarines contrast, and a little bit of Thunderhawk Blue. That's what it was. So, yeah, not quite the same. But that's where we ended up. We ended up with this colour, which kind of matches what's on here already. I don't know how I mixed up the previous layer. I have no idea how I did that. Don't remember at all. Thanks, man. I mean, to be honest, DG, between me and you, I was winging it the whole way. I was just throwing stuff in and praying it worked. It's largely a fluke that I was able to match it. But don't tell everyone else, DG, okay? Don't tell everyone else. I'm trying to come across as like this super big YouTuber that knows what they're doing. So people subscribe and then I get a very massive amount of ad revenue so that I can do these streams from a hot tub, right? So basically it'll be the same view, but I'll be sitting in a hot tub for the rest of my days. So don't just go along with it, right? Just be like, oh, yeah, you mixed that up perfect. You've got lots of skills. And then I can get in a hot tub. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to make some ad revenue, all right? Exactly, DG, exactly. And when we get there, DG, I'll remember you keeping quiet, all right? There'll be a €250 Warhammer voucher coming your way, all right? Can you do that for me? Can you just make it sound like I'm super cool? Oh, Hi Fleet. Ah, hello. So, for those of you that don't know, Hi Fleet paints these delicious Tyranids. But he's got a little bit of burnout going on, the poor guy. And he's also trying to get to 1,000... what do they call it on Instagram? Followers? He's trying to get to 1,000 followers on Instagram so he can live stream. So if you happen to have Instagram, it's the same name as High Fleet Tropica. And then go and have a look and go and join it. And also, yeah, DG, yeah, you got me cool. You scratch my back, I scratch yours, all right? That's how it goes. We're all going together, all right? We're all going together. Play your cards right, DG, and you might even get invited to Vegas. I'm just saying, it's end game stuff, late game stuff I'm talking about there, but I mean, sky's the limit when you believe it, I'm just trying to make it come out of the old imagination and happen in the real world. Wait, hang on. What do you mean you finished your Haruspex? I didn't even know you had one. Hug, it takes 50, and then you have to wait 24 hours for it to get okayed. But it's the 50 subs live streaming is like live streaming light. They're pretty strict with you. The chat doesn't seem to work very much. This is a very different creature to my main channel. But it still works. You know, you can still turn it on. KS's streams look great. Warden's streams look great. And they're at the 50 sub point. So, yeah, 50, buddy. Do you need some more help getting the subs in? How many are you on? I'll help you out. No, I didn't want to put you off, Holmes. It's worth aiming for. We can help you. You've been here a few times. People on here are nice. They'll help you get to 50. How many are you on? We can help. Let us help you. We got you. Even Varnished. Oh, hi, Fleet. You little show-off, you. I mean, I was already impressed, but now... Pwah. But you don't need to impress me anymore, Hi, Fleet. We're already friends. Oh, you're good, Holmes. Yeah. So what will happen is if you go to create and then live on YouTube Studio, it will make you wait for 24 hours. However, there might be another restriction on account of your age. I'm not exactly sure what your age is, but you might need to okay it with mum or dad. Freds, is this channel on there? I know I can't do much in the helping with the subs, but don't blame me, blame Mgate. Can we, Freds, can you share your channel name in here or something? You can put it in the chat, I don't mind. But can we help Freds out as well? Okay, you might need to okay it with your dad then, Hug, okay? Talk it through with him. I'm sure he'd be fine with it, but I don't know, he might need to sit in on it or something, be a moderator or something, I don't know. But I don't want to get you in trouble, so just check in with the parents, all right? Just ask them, just talk to them. They're people too, you know? This one. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine, Hug. Is that good advice, guys? Did I do good? Is that good advice? I feel like that was good advice. Ah, there we go. There's Freds. Can we get, 6 subs for Freds? You won't be disappointed. He's got some skills. But even just, maybe just sub until he gets over his 50, and then if you really want to leave, you can. But I don't think you'll regret subbing. But can we help Freds out? Ah, Mash. Hey, bud. Mash is here. Ah, okay, good advice. I did a good. Ah, what a change. Feels like a breath of fresh air. Normally I'm fluffing these things up, but this time I did all right. I'm just having fun with this guy now. I'm not even trying to paint it quickly. I'm just putting the paint on in areas to be like, yep, that matches. That matches. Thanks, Tropica. Yeah, help Freds out. He's a really nice guy, really decent guy. He's basically what all guys should want to emulate, basically. He's got his act together. He really does. Unbelievable. It's so impressive. It's almost hard for me to relate to him on a human level because I'm just too impressed, frankly. And that's not me taking the mickey. That's not me taking it. That's legit. This is a guy who's got his act together. I know. All right. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you could say I'm kissing his butt a little bit. But if you'd heard what I heard, you would too. What am I saying? All right. Enough of the compliments. I'm not trying to give Fred an ego. Right. I gotta balance that out. But I mean, of all those things I said about Fred's, appalling personal hygiene. Absolutely awful. Just can't be around him. So yeah, so no one's perfect. There you go, guys. Balance is restored. Much better. Much better. So that's done. Oh, there's a lot of muck on this shin guard. If I just do that. Yeah, I'll just clean that up. There we go, Tropica. I'm sorry I'm not like a big channel where I can just get it blitzed up to 1,000 immediately. I'm sorry I don't have that kind of reach. One day. But for now, I'll do what I can, buddy. I'll do what I can to help. I know it's not much, but I'm trying. This one. Let's do in here. I'm going to be honest, this is kind of mucky, this paint job I've done. Yeah, Yeah, do you know what? Actually, that brings up an interesting point, right? So, yeah, it is essentially a little community. Oh, hang on, did you say something? I got a question. I've been building a Night Lord's army for over a year, and to be honest, I want to start another Chaos army, either Death Guard or World Eaters. What are your thoughts? Okay, so, DG, there's a guy who joins this stream from time to time who likes to grace us with his presence. His name's KS, right? And he's painting World Eaters. So if you want to get some stuff with World Eaters, then you can definitely hit him up for tips. Really nice guy. He'll give you some tips. He's got a teeny tiny channel. But the way he paints and the way he makes his videos, I think he's going to be past us in no time. But anyway, he does World Eaters, right? And has been for a while. So if you're ever stuck on colours and tips and paints and stuff, that's all good. Now I've got some Death Guard. Largely because I just collect what I can get my hands on for cheap. So I now have a Death Guard army. Speaking of Death Guard, DG, do you like my Plague Bearers? Do you like my Plague Bearers? Are they pretty good? What do you think of my Plague Bearers? They alright? Do you like them? Anything in particular that you think looks particularly good on them? They're just Plague Bearers. Nurgle demons. So... there you go, that's just for you. Yep, so, and I've actually got a Morty on the way. Mash likes their eyes. I've got a Morty on the go as well. But he's not ready. But yeah, so the good thing about Death Guard, right, is Boot Bearers is good. We went with Cake Bearers. But Boot Bearers is perfectly acceptable. Nurgle's good because you can make mistakes with them, right? So let me show you. Here's one. See, you can make a lot of mistakes with them. You know, like there's a lot of leeway if you mess stuff up. So that's always good. There's another one up here actually, just sitting tucked away. This is an even older one when I was trying to do greens, but I don't like this one. This is really, really old. I'm not so keen on this one. So I went with the more beige one because I wanted them to look a little bit closer to the Horus Heresy colours. Oh, and here's another one. There's a few sitting around. This one I wanted to make a big manky. So this fist is actually a fist from an ogre from the Age of Sigmar models. But I wanted to make it so then that's green stuffed, a big fleshy thing. So he's got like this big bulbous saw of an arm. So I just did that. And then in the recess in the armpit on the other side, I've glooped in some flesh to make it look a little bit more like the arm is glued to him. So, you know, just to break him up a little bit, make him look a little less uniform. Where was I on this? No, I painted this one, but I regret doing that. So I'm just going to go ahead and reset that. I'm not even going to do the little depths even darker. I'm just going to highlight that as is. I think I'm going to pick up the pace. I think I'm going to immediately paint in gold trim. Immediately making a mess there. Oh, speed it up. Burp. That was too slow. I think there's going to be some green on there. T-shirt to the rescue. It's the underside. What does it matter? No one's going to see that bit. But I will know. But I accept it. It's fine. Done, done, done. Oh, the top bit. Yeah, this bit. So normally they have like spiky... See this damage here? They have like these spiky bits that go on either side with like heads and helmets on. I don't like those, so I took those off. Just personal preference. I didn't like them, so I took those off. But that's just personal preference thing, that is. There we go. If I can leave a little bit of the original colour underneath that, I will. There's a little bit of gold here on there. It's a lot to do. I mean, like, yeah. I'm not sure what else I can offer actually. I've got a Khorne Demon Prince. I was really interested in the old not Red Butchers. What are those Space Marines? 8-bound, where they've got like multiple demons all up in their business. I really like those. I'm going to lighten this now and do some more. What are your thoughts on it? What do you think? What are you kind of leaning towards? You got any reasonings? Got any thoughts on it that we could maybe chew it over together? Because I don't think my advice was also good, all that good. Cinnabite green, but it's not Gauze Blaster. But I think Cinnabite is the way to go. I'm going to lighten it with some Cinnabite and see how it looks. You know what? I like that. I do want to put a little bit of medium in it. Do I have medium? Yes, I do. There we go. A little bit of medium. All good, DG. Oh, DG. If you haven't, you might not find us again. So I'm going to say it just in case. You know, take care of yourself. Mind how you go. Just in case you don't sub and we never see you again. Because I've enjoyed this little chit-chat. But we might not find each other because it's quite hard to find me. Because it's, you know, Teeny Tiny Channel and all that jazz. So just want to say now, you know what? Thanks for the chit-chat, buddy. So just in case the internet world's part us. But be advised, if you do think, well, I'll just subscribe. Just bear in mind, you can never leave if you do. All right, like if you click that subscribe button, that's a lifetime commitment. All right, so just understand the gravitas of clicking that button. All right, just be aware of that. Okay, no one leaves. No one leaves. Everyone watches. No one quits. That's very much Starship Troopers going on there. Rico, you know what to do. But sir, the transport's right there. You know what to do, Rico. Look, they're loading wounded. No, you know what to do. Oh, okay, Radcheck. For those of you that haven't seen the film, that probably doesn't make much sense. For those of you that do, I will take your silence as appreciation. So... Oh, it's so good. I absolutely love it, yeah. I really enjoy it. It's just all the little details that I really like. Did you know there's a miniatures game of Starship Troopers? Yeah, it's true. I was considering getting some arachnids. Yeah, the brain bug is a stroke of genius as well. And let's not forget Zim. He steals every scene he's in. Zim is absolutely what a absolute treat he is as a character. I'm going to throw it out there, DG. I'm going to throw it out there, right? Why not a little bit of both? Why not do a little bit of both? Why not just cherry pick the favourite things you like from each of them? You know, why restrict yourself? Just say, I'm not going to go all out on collecting every single Nurgle thing. I'll spice it up with a few corn things as well. Why not do that? Just have some fun with it. Oh, they stopped. No. Bugger. I did write to the guys who released the StarCraft miniatures game about getting some free stuff. You know, because, you know, big shot and all. But I haven't heard back from them, surprisingly. I'm sure they're just busy. I'm sure that's what it is. They're just busy. It's okay. That's the one, Matthias. Yeah, there's no rush on it. Just chew it over. Just see what you think. Interesting conversation, mind. It's way more than the usual dross that Warden sends my way. Oh, man, yawn, you know. Where is he anyway? I wanted to talk to him today. Oh, he's sleeping. Wizard! Hey, bud. How you doing, Wizard? Buddy old pal, What's going on? Oh, I wanted to reverse... I need to speed this up because I want to work on that salamander. I'm gonna fix those hazard stripes with some reversey taping. What's reversey taping, you say, Table? Sounds fancy. I'd like to know more. Well, you're gonna have to stick around to find out, guys. Reversey taping. Tables, patented, reversey taping. It's a bit like regular taping, only I'm trying to give it a fancier name so that you stay. Don't leave. Table, you little desperate little... A Claw Lord? What on earth is a Claw Lord? Why don't I recognise that name? Claw Lord? Fred's buddy old pal, buddy old pal, buddy old pal. Thank you, Freds. You can go ahead and exterminate us, buddy. Go ahead and do an exterminatus for however long you want. You can choose the amount of time. You can go ahead. Just go ahead. I'm fine with it. Hasn't learned, hasn't redeemed. No redemption arc, clearly. Go ahead. Blast him. Doesn't get it. Doesn't get it. 86,000 seconds. I gotta back my boy up. I'm not going against a citizen. 86,000 seconds. If that doesn't teach them, then so help me, you just can't get through to some people. 86,000. Oh, that's just beautiful, that is. What do I do after priming my model? Okay, so what you need to do, Hug, is you need to decide what colours you want. What have you primed? First things first, what have you primed? If you could transfer into Warhammer Universe prior to the Heresy and fight with any Legion, who would you fight for? Ooh. I do like old Peter Turbo. But they fought mostly around the spaceport, didn't they? Do you know what? I've got to be careful not to give out spoilers. Gee whiz, I don't know. I'm going to go with... I mean... do you know who I'd want to be? I'd want to be one of the cultists that participate in the first landings on surface, part of the first drop. I'll be one of those guys. Like the guy who marks his rifle, you know, who's on like the orbital lifter that's not meant to have planetary entry. That's who I'd be. I wouldn't even want to be I'd want to be a conscript of some sort. Either side conscript, either on the front line, outside the palace, something like that. I just want to be that. I wouldn't want to be a Marine. Oh, Hug, what model have you base coated, or are you talking in general? Do you mean like, what do I do after base coating, or I have base coated something? What do I do next? That's what I'm just trying to figure out, little buddy. Yeah, Night Lords, it's true. But no, I think I'd like to be a conscript. That's what I'd like. I think that'd be most fun for me. Okay. Guys. I'm trying to ascertain from Hug if he's painted something base coated and he wants to know what to do next, or if he's just in general asking about what do you do after base coating. How can I navigate this? You paint it. Once you've base coated your model, you can paint it. Hug, you just paint it. Is that any help? Thanks, Fred. Getting really into these greens. I have to confess, DG, I'm not reading anything at the moment. I'm trying to read. The last thing I tried to read was Era of Ruin, but I'm only like 3 or 4 pages in. Finding time to sit and read is a bit difficult because I'm going super speed on the streaming with the 1,000 hours. I also have a lot of responsibilities in real life that I have to adhere to, so finding time to actually sit down and read is a bit tough. Bye, Hug. Don't worry about it, buddy. See you when I see you. Take care of yourself, bud. All good. See you when I see you. Let's just do this. Oh, wizard. Don't you know you never ask a girl their age? I am old. Yes, I am very old. Look at these hands. Are these real fingers or are these just gnarled bits of bark? I am as old as the star in the sky and the seas and the fishes in the seas. I am old. An old vessel, an old man, soiling my pants every other moment. An old man. How old are you, wizard? Huh? Asking a girl their age. I'm old. I think I'm 42. Or am I 43? I'm one of those two. You kind of lose track when you're old. Or you lose interest, one of the two. Not too old to make sound effects whilst I paint, clearly. Okay, that's pretty friggin' close, that is. Yeah, me and him were bros. Wizard, you son of a... Ah, man, come on. What's wrong with a bit of old age, eh? We're all going that way. You know, just the relentless march of time, slowly degrading all of us. That's horrible, isn't it? That's depressing. UNC status? What does that mean? We have established a UNC status. I don't know what that means. Oh, yeah, sorry. Just to let you know, DG, I'm not all that smart, all right? I'm not as smart. Mostly I'm a guy shouting in the cupboard from time to time. So, you know, I sit in a cupboard. I'm just... I don't... What's a DGCUCF? Whatever it was you said. Right, that's all done. Let's just call that all done. Let's put a little bit here on the chest and then go lighter again. I don't even know what it means. I smell cool kids playing a little. They're hijinks. Hijinks. Cool kids slogans to catch me out, to see that I'm not quite understanding. Oh my. Busy today, eh? Busy day today. Let's get a little bit of medium on that. What is it? Cinnabite? Yeah, it's not Gauze Blaster, it's Cinnabite. But I should show you. Cinnabite green. But we need to get some Gauze Blaster. But I don't know where it is. It's somewhere in the pile. Oh, hang on a second. I immediately found it. That's the one I've been banging on about. Sorry, bud. Yeah, you are alone in this venture. It's tough going. That is not that light at all, but it will calm down a bit. Thanks, DG. I think we haven't even used the Gauze Blaster, but I think that's a beautiful colour. I think that's a really absolutely gorgeous colour. But this one's a strong one as well. I don't even remember when I got them either. They just kind of turned up one day. But what I'll do is I'll just do some smidges around and then highlight it. I'm spending quite long on this Terminator. I'm just enjoying it. Like, I don't feel, I know I'm trying to get 100 done by May 9th, but at the same time, if I'm having fun painting something, then gee whiz, I'm just going to enjoy painting it, The last one we did was a brute. Let me show you. The last one we did was this guy. So we got him done though. So technically I've got one done. But this is my old one eye, Kit Bash. I'm pretty pleased with him. Yeet. But like I say, we're just going to get the 100 ready. A smidge will do this. This just... I'm not even going to cover all of it. In fact, I aim not to. But it's close enough that that should just look delicious when it dries. Yeah, I do love Termes. I've got quite a few. These are the ones you can see. There's some lurking up there. 10 Chaos and there's like 25 regulars. But then there's the stuff in the boxes. So, what it is, oh, it doesn't say on the other side. Well, there's a really neat picture of a cross-section of a Baneblade. So, basically, you go into your Games Workshop and you say, I'm going to paint X amount of models before May 9th. And they can be in any condition. They've just got to be brought up to speed. So, even if it's just a case of getting the bases painted, and then you get prizes for every 25 or 50 you can declare. So, you get a little prize for... The prizes aren't exceptional, but they're still prizes. Prize 1 is 25, then you've got 50. So obviously I went for 100. And then what's going on at the workshop where I am at is that we all get to bring in our 100 and have a little day, which will be a nice little event. So, well, Stranger, first of all, you know, I mean, it's a little bit different for me because I'm in the cupboard every day. I'm in the cupboard every day painting away because I'm kind of obsessed because I've combined, you know, social, YouTubing and painting, so it's a little bit easier. If you've got an airbrush, it's a very easy target to hit. But yeah, it just depends on your circumstances, really. So you know, so don't be too hard on yourself. To be honest, Wizard, it's probably doing you a favour. I mean, what is this live stream? It's just complete rubbish. It's just a man in a cupboard talking nonsense, you know? So maybe your internet was trying to, like, help you. Oh, I feel you, stranger. I feel you, buddy. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I feel you. Hey, Wilson. No, it's in a room. It's just a wardrobe. But I'm just kind of, like... 30% in, 30% out, 30% not about. Hang on, that's terrible maths. Did you shadow that Terminator? What do you mean by shadow? What do you mean by shadow? No, I couldn't be Harry Potter. I'm not a wizard, and I've got terrible personal hygiene. So Harry looks quite, he may be a little bit of a hobo orphan, but he doesn't look like he smells bad. Do you know what I mean? He looks quite clean. Like the Weasleys look after him, dunk him in a bath from time to time. So, like, I'm still wearing the shorts I worked out in. Oh, I don't know the names, Wizard. What I've done is I've gone like a colour of green, and then I've slowly been lightening the green and then adding like a little bit less each time. Yeah, that was the last Table Sleepy stream. Yeah, Table gets sleepy. Oh, I'd love a hut, DG. Some endgame stuff is to get a Starlink, and then I can just stream from wherever. So you just see this in front of you, but then I'd be like on a hill or something, I'd love to do stuff like that. But I've got to stop thinking endgame stuff. That's why I contacted Milliput about a partnership. Because I can't just spend time thinking about stuff, because it will just stay there. It will just be imaginings. I'm looking for real world stuff, tangible things, actual things happening. Well, actually, Wizard, interesting you say. So, not one to toot my own horn, but we have got some Warlord Games stuff coming. Now, if you don't know who Warlord Games are, they're the people that make Conflict 47 and Bolt Action, amongst a great many miniatures games. UK company, Warlord Games. So they're actually sending me stuff out. So if that arrives before May 9th, which I think it will, then it might throw a little spanner in the works about getting the 100 done. But I'm sure as heck going to be painting some Warlord stuff. So I can't tell you what I'm getting because I've signed an NDA, but there's stuff coming. So there will be other bits. My boys showed interest in Marvel Crisis Protocol, which is like Marvel miniatures, and a few of them I quite like. Okay, well, can you check out my German airbrush camouflage for Bolt Action? Is it on your Instagram, High Fleet? Because if it is, I can. Or if you put it on in Discord, I can check it if it's in me Discord. Either or. If you put it on the Discord, I can check it right now. If it's on your Instagram, I have to wait till after the stream. Just put it in general on the Discord. That would be fine. But I mean, you can send it as a private message on Instagram, I guess. But again, like I won't get it right away. Your choice, bud. Whatever you prefer. Your choice. I don't mind. I am just jumping about wildly, having fun, putting on highlights here. This Terminator is definitely getting some TLC. Yeah, that's fine, High Fleet. I will check it after the stream, though, but I won't be able to check it now because I'm streaming on my phone, aren't I? So, but I will check it. That is fine. Right, realistically, what do I have left to do here? Just a little smidge there. It's true, Schmitz. Yeah, he kind of dangled that weathering thing, didn't he? That German camo, didn't he? He kind of dangled that carrot and then didn't deliver the cheeky sausage. I would have liked to have seen that as well, Schmitz. But I mean, art of the possible. I'm not going to pressure him. Done. A little bit on there. Got any pictures, Wilson? Would love some pictures. Done. Tiny bit in there. Little token smidge. Yeah, sure. Okay. This Power Fist hasn't had any attention. I need to definitely bring this up because the Power Fist is such a nice little feature. Oh, that's a hefty bit of brightness. It's staying. Why not? Why not leave it? You know, why not leave that? Do I really need to paint the underside of the hand? It's got some cool little details. I could just do a little token. Like, no one's going to look under there, but I get a little bit of extra practice. Just a little bit like that. That's fine. Maybe the backs of the fingers just for funsies. I might just not even do it. Just do it like that. Just run a brush across them. It's the tops of the fingers that really count, right? Oh, okay. Oh, Wilson, you got a channel on the go, eh? Wow, welcome aboard, buddy. Got a tough old slog ahead of you, bud. I do hope you the best of luck. I hope the algorithm picks you up early and you skyrocket. I do hope that happens for you, buddy. You seem like a pleasant guy. So best of luck to you. If it doesn't happen, don't worry about it. The The grind is real, and unfortunately, effort does not equate success. Yeah, that was a bit of a porky pie we got sold, wasn't it? Just work hard and everything will be okay. A little bit of a porky pie you sold me there, sir. Okay, well, Wilson, I mean, what can I do? If there's no videos on there yet, I mean, I can't... Get a video up and come back to us, Wilson. All right? Get a video up, come back to us, let me watch the vid. All right? Let's do it that way. There you go. There's a little bit of motivation to get a vid up. Get one vid up and then come back and let me know, bud, and we'll sort something out. But I can't just say to people, hey, subscribe to this channel that doesn't have nothing on, you know? Please don't take that personal. Just upload a vid. And then we go from there. That's not overly harsh on me, is it, chat? Like, that's reasonable, right? To say, like, hey, just get one video up and then we can do it, right? Thanks, Wilson. Does it motivate you to get one up? DG's off. DG, thanks for the chat, man. Yeah, I really... You know what? You made a good first impression. If I never see you again, just rest assured that there's some random man out there in the world in a cupboard who had a nice conversation with you. And that's... If I never see you again, that's all you'll be. You'll just be a nice conversation. So thanks, DG. I appreciate that. I appreciate the chin wag. Let's get a Titus layer on the go. Yeah, I've got time for a Titus. DG, that was nice. What a nice interaction that was. A nice human interaction. What a treat. What an absolute treat. Loved it. That was... Yeah, that was lovely. That was, yeah, a nice, just a nice convo. What do I think about Transformers? I'm a big fan. I'm not so keen on the Michael Bay movies. But being old, I like the old Transformers. I think Transformers, the movie from the 80s, is some fantastic animation. Absolutely stunning animation. I like the figures. I really like, what is it, Transformers? Is it Legacy? The really expensive Transformers? Like, that is 100% something I would buy if I had disposable income. Like, the really fancy, you know the ones I mean, the fancy Transformers. Yeah, those figures look really good. I was looking at a Galvatron one for €90, and I was like, I mean, I love Galvatron, but I can't justify it. Like, the Galvatron, for me, Galvatron is like Gandalf the White, right? You know, Megatron was like Gandalf the Grey. He was all, you know, a bit cheeky. It's like, oh, my plan's messed up. It's all right. I'm having fun. Cheeky. But Galvatron, he was all business, you know? He was Gandalf the White. He was all business. He was like, you know what? I'm done with these Autobots. I'm all business. So, but you got to watch out for those expensive bits of plastic, man. Those, yeah. I mean, oh, if you just... Man. And you know in Transformers the movie when Megatron is mortally wounded and friggin' Soundwave picks him up and carries him out of Dodge? Soundwave's like the best friend you can have. He friggin' picks up Megatron and he's like, oh, it puts tears in my eyes, man. Soundwave, don't leave me. As you command, Megatron. And he scoops him up in his arms. Poor little mortally wounded Megatron, and he gets him out of there. Soundwave, you're the friend we all deserve. Ah, what a friend. Look after your Soundwaves, guys. Look after your Soundwaves. Treasure them. Treasure your Soundwaves. I'm going on a bit of a rant here, aren't I? You get my point. Look after your Soundwaves. We've all got one. Treasure them. Right, there we go. There's a nice little coat on the old, what do you call it? What's his name? It is. Ooh, we had an edgy tourist. You know, you can let her through. You can let for your, you know. Oh wait, no, I can't tell my mods what to do. I can't tell them what to do. It's all right. None of that. None of these little jump in, put a comment in. It doesn't do nothing. It Decepticons and Autobots. Okay, I'm afraid I'm going to have to go Decepticons. You know, you've got Soundwave, you've got Shockwave, Megatron's a hoot. Absolutely adore Galvatron. But then again, you know, we've got stuff like the Sharkticons, you know? So, I would be Decepticons, I think. I think they're just more fun. Well-written bad guys are better than good guys, you know? You can't have a good guy without a bad guy being bad, you know? And if a bad guy doesn't think they're a bad guy, they're even better. So, there's your answer. That's what I'm going to stick with that, actually. Yeah, I'm going with that. There we go. 40k is for nerds. Oh, local neighborhood hater. Oh, you've broke my heart. He said 40k is for nerds. I am destroyed. I am unmade. Destroyed, I say. With one sentence, he has laid me low. Oh, I must stop what I'm doing. He said such horrible, hurty words. What's funny is that, you know, people think that works. Oh, is it, Frankie? St. Patrick's Day, huh? Let me guess. You're going out fighting, aren't you? Sure do. Yeah, sure do. Loads of stuff. Loads of stuff. You know, if I was a good YouTuber, I'd probably show you some of it, frankly. Yeah, there's a whole gaggle of models. I'll just show you what's on the shelves for now. There's some stuff on the shelves. The rest of it's in a display cabinet and in boxes behind me. What I'd like to do is have them more on show, but I notice I'm a bit sloppy with my paints. So the problem is I get inks everywhere. So the issue is painting other stuff. Yes, everyone's very clearly very hurt. And just think, what's worse? I mean, like, you know, they're jumping in every live stream they can and saying something like that. You know, like, come on. Oh, what? Why did Wizard's message get redacted? Decide your fate. What's wrong with that one? I'm confused. I'm just not going to answer. I'm not going to question it. Oh. Well, it depends. If you're a citizen, no, you'll decide mine. But if you're not a citizen, then yeah, you're in trouble. Yeah, you don't want your fate up to me. You know, I'm a man in the cupboard. It won't be just. It won't be fair. It will be harsh and swift. You know what? I'm going to leave that light a bit on there. I do have a crying corner. You know, I put on a brave face, but all of it hits really hard. I take things incredibly personal. Yeah, this is supposed to be edge highlighting table. Don't just colour it in with Cinnabite. Just do highlights, buddy. You silly goose. Don't get carried away with the highlights. Just a little bit. A dab-a-do ya. Dab-a-do ya, table. Don't get carried away now. I don't have a Transformer collection. No. I'm what's known as poor. I used to have a Lego collection. I sold it. Transformer figures, I have 0. Nerf guns, I have 0. They're all things that I would like to have, but nah, man, no Transformer collection. Gundams, another thing that I'd like to do, but no, none of those. Sorry, no collections like that. I would recommend going to a good YouTuber if you want to see stuff, actual stuff, you know. You know, they tend to like have a lot of stuff in their backgrounds. You could go to one of those. So just go to like a good channel, and then you can see some actual stuff there. Just use tape. Oh no, wait, your nids, yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, like, yeah, they're a lot of work, but they look delicious, you know. So it definitely pays off. It's just, yeah, it's just a lot of work per nid, I guess, for you. As you were saying to me, it's a lot. I'm just going to do a little token on these fingers. Some. You know, like you can mix ink into your yellows to make it one coat. It will even go over Abaddon in just two coats. You do know that, right? Table's top tip. I've shown you that, right? Ah, Your Majesty. I was thinking about you yesterday. Nice to see you. Welcome. Your Majesty's graced us with your presence. Appreciate it. I know it's tough to say hi, but I very much appreciate you and all your kin. Ah, got something in my eye. Ugh. His Majesty, I didn't know we had royalty here. Always a pleasure to see you, bud. Or always a pleasure to not know you're here, buddy. Now that sounds like an insult, but if you knew the lore behind Eskimo, you would know that that's the biggest compliment I can pay him. It did very much sound like an insult. All right, Freds, catch you in a bit, buddy. That's a lot of yellow coats, but it sounds about right, though, unfortunately. But, like I say many times, it looks gorgeous. So, you know, it definitely pays off. It's not like you're doing it for nothing. It looks amazing. No worries. Yeah, please do. I will have a little butcher's. It will pop up on my feed, so I will definitely have a look. Oh, I've enjoyed this Terminator. Is that why they call you Bella Yellow High Fleet? Pretty much. I don't know. Well, they call him High Fleet Tropica. But yeah, if you haven't seen his nids, have a look on Instagram. Same name. Well worth a look. I wish I could paint nids like that, frankly. Done, done, done. Little bit of tickle token here. Boop, boop. That armor's looking a lot better now. Thanks, Wizard. Yeah. I was a bit worried I wasn't going to be able to match it up, but it seems to have matched up just fine. It's very much the end of this armor. It's just little bits here and there now. Just little teeny tiny edge highlights. What, Wizard? What are you talking about? The 12 gauge autoloader. Oh yeah, these are Italian. We just got them in. Anything else? The 45 long slide. Oh no, wait, tell I. I've messed it up already. The 12 gauge autoloader. Yeah, you can go pump. Or anything else? 45 long slide with laser sighting. Ah, these are brand new. We just got them in. You touch the dot, beam comes out, you point the dot where you want the bullet to go. You can't miss. Anything else? Phased autoloader with 40 watt range. Hey, just what you see, pal. The Uzi 9mm. Ah, yeah, this is amazing. Any of these are, I didn't say that. Any of these are great for home defense. Hey, you can't do that, buddy. Wrong. Hey, my turn. What's wrong with this picture? Hey, pal, wash day tomorrow, huh? Nothing clean, right? Nothing clean, right? Seems this guy's a couple of cans short of a six-pack. Your claws. Give them to me, now! Hey, screw you, man! Just saying. Yeah, do you know who Arnold is? Only a damn national treasure. An absolute treasure. The gift that keeps on giving. Oh, sorry. Hi, Warhammer. Hi, buddy. Sorry, we're getting... Someone mentioned Arnold, so... Ah, man, it's just amazing. What about... Do you know where this happens in the film? Let me just... I'm going to give you one line, okay? And that's it. And you can tell me where in the film it happens. Nice going, kid. Or to give you the tip. Ha! You tell me where that quote comes from. We can be friends. Until then, you're no friend of mine. I'm not even painting this in shot. Perfect. Let's just do that there. Just tables. Just because you say it's perfect doesn't mean it's perfect. Chaos Space Marine. Specifically a Terminator. I wasn't going to paint him, but I just started, and then I realised that it was a lot of fun. We've almost done the armour now. We're just doing some little touch-ups here and there. And then I'll probably do a little bit on the old... got to ink the base. That's something I've got to do, but it's pretty much done. Oh, the furs. The furs I need to redo. So I would say that I've managed to match that up. Similar, but not necessarily the same. It's close enough that you wouldn't think that I've done it in 2 steps, 2 months apart. In theory, that's what I think. I think I could get away with that. I think I could. I think I can get away with that. Nice going, kid. Or to give you the tip, I'll give you another clue. Wizard. Another clue. Guard it for me, Big Buns. That's the same. That's the scene right before it. Come back to me with it. Get your thinking cap on. That's not the only Arnold quotes I got. I got a whole shed load of them. I mean, just so many hits. Almost every single movie a hit. Don't like these shin guards. I don't like them. I'm going to paint over them. Oh, come on, Wizard. Those ones are so easy. There isn't a third one. What are you on about? There's no Terminator 3. What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm going to cover this up. No, there isn't, Wizard. No, you're mistaken. You're mistaken. If they had made a third Terminator film, I would know about it. You know, I'm a massive fan. But they didn't make one. Yeah, I don't like that Cinnabite in those leg bits. I'm just going to tone that down a little bit. I don't like it. Like that. There we go. Done. I can live with that. Right. Okay. Next, let's ink the bit of Tyrannid flesh. I need crimson. You know what? I don't need carrying crimson. I can just do that. Wizard, there isn't a Terminator 3. All right, there isn't a Terminator 3. Come on, read between the lines, Wizard. If I'm a massive fan, think about it. Come on, use your noodle. I know you got one, Wizard. Come on, use your noodle. No, Wizard, you're not getting it. Oh, hey, you lost power as well, Warhammer. Nold's out trying to fix his power as we speak. So yeah, it seems to be a pretty common thing at the moment. It seems to be some power cuts in the US. No, Wizard, you're not getting it. Think, man. Think. Think about it. Read between the lines. Come on, you can do this, buddy. You can do it. No, there's no Terminator 3, Wizard. You're still not getting it. You're demonstrating a remarkable inflexibility here. Just read between the lines. Anyone want to offer a little... Come on, you got this, buddy. You got this. Let's see what he says. There is no Terminator 3. Let's see what he says. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, how does this table not get it? He's a fool. I even Googled it. The internet says there's one. No, he's not getting it. What happens when an unstoppable force hits an unmovable object? We've got ourselves stuck in an impasse here, guys. We've got ourselves stuck. I would say I'm probably sitting on about... Oh, no, I got the big box. You know what? If I'm honest, Warhammer, I am... No, I'm not trying to make you mad. Why are you getting angry? No, we're just having a conversation. Let me just say it again. I'm a huge Terminator fan. There is no third film. And there's no fourth or fifth or sixth. No, you're not getting it, Wizard. You're getting angry for nothing. Let's just leave the conversation where it is. Maybe it will click later on. Yeah, you might be in the middle of dinner and it might just be like, oh, yeah. Warhammer, to answer your question, regular Terminators, I think I'm sitting on maybe about 100. We're sitting on about 100, I reckon. But Chaos Terminators, I've got 10 of these. But yeah, so I think I've got... But the regular ones is like enough for an army. That's what I reckon. Because I think I've definitely got an army. But the trouble is they're all in various states of not readiness. So, but yeah, I'd say I've got an army, and I would like to have them up to speed for 11th. I would love to field them. I'd love to see how many orcs it takes to take down the Terminators. I know I'm painting a Chaos Terminator because I'm also trying to just get models done for the 100 pledge. But I'm getting super excited for 11th. And like I think I can squeeze in a standing table if I put loads of stuff underneath it. I think I can squeeze in a standing table, which means we could actually roll some dice, which I've not done in a very, very long time. So I think 11th is going to be my addition. Good or bad, I think it's going to be my one, you know? That's what I'm going to do. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm on one. Eskimo. I've got one done. One is done. But I'm still adamant that I have a lot that are nearly done, right? So I'm telling myself that it's going to be okay. But I fear that on the night of May 8th, there might be some frantic last-minute painting going on. Oh, battery's going to die. Hang on a second. That's just... Yeah, so I'm staying optimistic. Yeah, it's salamanders. Yeah, I got some salamanders. I dropped this guy yesterday, but he's not quite finished. He's not based, you see? Because this is the problem, right? I've got a lot of basing to do. So a lot of milliput, a lot of boring basing, a lot of painting, like the edges of bases. And I don't think I'm going to do that in stream. I think I'm going to get them up to speed and then base them whenever I can get a spare moment, you know? That's what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking I'm going to do it that way. Because I think it might be a bit boring, but I will keep you appraised of the schedule and how it goes. Wizard, catch you later, bud. Bud, I know there's other... Before you go, Wizard, please don't go away mad. I know there's other Terminator films. The reason I was saying there's no Terminator films is because I'm a hardcore fan of Terminator 1 and 2, and I think everything after that was just a pale imitation, right? That's all. So, there are 6 Terminator movies. I was just playing around with you. Please don't leave mad, buddy. I don't want you mad. I don't want someone going away from this stream thinking that I was just trying to annoy them, because I wasn't. I was just having some fun. Oh, you agree? Oh, why didn't we just say that in the beginning then? Table, why did you have to muck about? Sorry, Wizard. Please don't be mad. Don't go away mad, bud. Promise you, I was not just trying to yank your chain. Oh, well, screw you then with your sarcasm. I was being sincere. Oh man, I was being sincere. And he just threw it back in my face saying, I was just kidding, Table. He got me. He got me. Night, bud. See you later. Oh, man. That makes me like Wizard a little bit more, to be honest. My jokes didn't quite land, but that's not his problem. I think it was more my delivery. But in the end, it all came full circle. You know? It all came full circle. That's the kind of lore I can get behind. Wizard. Wizard's very similar to Mint in that we see him from time to time. That's what I figure. But I think Mint might be ever so slightly nicer at this point. Only because Mint's ultra polite. He seems ultra friendly. I don't know where I'm going with this. Lore, basically. You all get a little bit of lore depending on our interactions. Some have more than others, and that's not necessarily favoritism. I mean, it is. It is 100% favoritism, but there are other factors. So I'm just re-inking these, and I'm not going to do much about them. I'm just going to do a little bit of brown and then just highlight it and leave it at that. I don't need it to be amazing. Thanks, Wizard. I won't worry. I'm glad we could get to the same page on that one. Oh, I shouldn't have wiped my brush. I've got to do that bit there. There we go. Whoop. Beautiful. He's very, very nearly done. That ink is kind of dry. You know what? I might mix up some Tyranny colours. I've got some Cinnamite Green already on my palette. I could paint that. I kind of do my chapter, and it's a little bit in a state of flux. The most recent variant... Well, this isn't the most recent variant, but it's like light greys. This guy I was working on yesterday. But the trouble is, I went too light. I started with greys here, and then worked up from there. So my edge highlights had to be like super white. And I didn't have like a super duper white, but they're just my own chapter, my own colour. I just like grey. So that's where I went with that, frankly. I don't, yeah, I think it's, my Terminator colour scheme is a little bit in a state of flux, frankly, without a doubt. Aryan blue, let's mix up some of that. I could use a blue ink. That Griffin Charger needs to swap out for something else. It's too old. Let's go for Drakenhof Nightshade Shade, which is this one. So DG, Wizard, two nice little bits of banter, frankly. Enjoying those. Lovely. Rather pleasant, I do say so myself. It does look a little bit like that, yeah. I mean, if they ever do remodel the Grey Knight minis, I mean, I'll be right in there. If they reproportion them, get them to the right scale, I will 100% be all right to paint them, won't I? At least I've got that sorted out. So I don't feel... There's a massive mould line on there. You know what? I am going to get my knife. That mould line is really bad. Because if Ben hears about it, I'm never going to hear the end of it, you know? So I have to just fix that. Hang on a second, guys. I kind of feel like maybe it's almost Megaforce time, right? Have I done 2 layers on... I have, haven't I? I didn't do Titus tally. I did a second layer on him, but didn't tally. I didn't do a tally. No one reminded me either. I've kind of got a few golds. So, I'm a big fan of Retributor Armour, then Reichland Flesh Sage Wash, then Retributor Armour to clean up the ink a little bit, and then highlight with Stormhouse Silver. But I've also got Liberator Gold, but I bought some new golds that I haven't tested out yet, which are this one here, Jenna's Gold, and I've got another one somewhere which I appear to have lost. Sorry, I don't know where that one is. It's somewhere here. There's a gold. I'll just take a look. It's there somewhere. There's a gold somewhere here. Oh, here's one. No, that's just Bahaf's Masasa gold. It's all right, but it's more brass than gold. Sorry, I don't know where it is. But Liberator, Retributor, they're 2 golds that I use. That one. Oh, man. Let's just go here, clean this up. That's much better. I don't think... Ven can't blame me for fixing that. He'll never know it's there. That's clean enough. He won't know. I've got to just get that a little bit in there. There we go. I don't, unfortunately, Warhammer. No, sorry. That's a bigger channel thing for sure. I don't have airbrush. Don't have 3D printer. It's, you know, it's the art of the possible, you know. So I don't have a 3D printer, but I hear a lot of good things from them, and especially when I have found out about water-based resin. That's resin printing without all of the horrible chemically stuff. So when I heard about that, I was like, oh, that sounds amazing. So yeah, again, but you can put that with the fancy Transformer figures and the friggin' other expensive bits of plastic. Like, it's just not possible. Yeah, I know, Warhammer. Yeah, I could, couldn't I? That's another reason. Yeah, that's a very, very good point you've just made there. I could, yeah, I could definitely do that. That would be a great idea, actually. It's a bit of a shame that I can't do that, actually. I hadn't even considered that. Oh, you clever bean, you. Oh, UV resin. Hello, Ghosty. Okay, so, Your Majesty, if I have your permission to answer that question, Your Royal Highness, Jacuzzi is very late game, right? Jacuzzi happens when, we full-blown made it, and I'm not just feeding my own plastic addiction, but all of yours as well, right? That's when we full-blown needed it, because I've got to move into a place with a jacuzzi, So that is incredibly end game. That's like max level MMORPG doing side quests. You completed the main quest ages ago. That's what that is, So it will be printer before jacuzzi. Jacuzzi is so late game. It's so late game. Yeah. I mean, when the jacuzzi thing happens, just going to be the happiest man in the world, frankly. I'm just going to be laughing every day. And then everyone's plastic addiction gets fed, and I'll become table. You can call me Maximus the Merciful. I'll be table the generous. All right, so that's done. That's still drying. We might need to move on to a different mini at this point. I feel like we need to move on. And what a nightmare these barrels are. Look how much smaller they are than the other Terminators. They're teeny tiny in comparison. I can't drill those. Look at this. Look at the size difference. Massive difference. See? Massive, massive difference. Oh, it's a UV glow. Okay. Why did my Sanguinator jump off the shelf? Stay there, please, bud. So, Ghosty. Was Ghosty a high and buy? Might have been. It might be a high and lurk, so I'm not going to judge. No, Eskimo, it's not possible. I'm sitting in a space that's about half a meter, if that, with the stall. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do an inflatable jacuzzi, Eskimo. It's a nice idea. Yeah, it could solve the question, but I'm not doing that. A girl's got to have dreams, all right? I'm a princess. I'm not doing an inflatable jacuzzi. I deserve a jacuzzi that I can sit in and paint models from. Okay? Hi, Ghosty. You might have walked in the wrong stream then if you're looking for a smooth wake up. You just lurk away. I won't pester you. I won't ask you any questions. Oh, sorry, Your Majesty. I can't help but smell some disapproval in your tone. Oh, I'm sorry. Have I displeased you, Your Majesty? My many apologies. Yeah. Frankly, if I set up a inflatable jacuzzi, right, I'm going to kill myself. It's going to split. There's going to be some damage, and I'm going to get electrocuted. I don't trust myself with an inflatable jacuzzi, Your Majesty. You want the real answer? There you go. I just feel like I might accidentally do self-murder. So... Thanks, guys. That's remarkably understanding of you both. Thank you. I'm tempted to crack out the old Skag Brown for this... I still think that maybe this is even too light as well. It's got no ink in. It's got no ink in, that's the issue. That'll be better. That's better. I haven't actually, Warhammer. Yeah, that's something I haven't done. I have very little Zeech, and I kind of feel like I would like Zeech, because they can be quite colourful. I've more than once had a look at the old two-haired big birdie god guy. But But yeah, I just feel like, what are they called? The little beak-faced demons that run around. You know, the ones that come at you in Space Marine 2. Whatever they are. They feel very colourful. And also blue horrors, pink horrors. You know, I feel like there's a lot of opportunity to do some really nice, lovely, bright colours on them. So I kind of feel like I should collect Zeech, frankly. But again, it turns out that Nurgle chose me. Just a case of what I could get cheap, you know? And it turned out that Nurgle was the one that came my way. But I do like the Zeechy stuff. Here's a question for you. Those mechanical constructs that came out recently for Thousand Suns, right? How would you... Because they look a little bit too straight. You know, they look like they're standing a little bit too straight. What could you do to make them look a little bit more dynamic, you know? That's what I'm thinking. That's where I'm a little bit unsure of them. How could I justify getting those constructs? What could I do to change them to make them a little bit more my taste? That is a very messy bit of loincloth. That does not look uniform at all. So I'm going to go ahead and just token this bit. And then once that layer's dried, I'll put on another. But then I'll just leave that as it is. It's too light. It's too light on an Agrax ink. That's what it is. So I'll do the skull. But then I'll do the fur something different. A little bit nearer brown. Ironically, I painted over this brown to not get it looking like this. And I've just wandered down the same path. Silly table. You silly little buddy. Oh, I didn't know you fight Terminators in Space Marine 2. Spoilers! Although the game's been out ages, so that's more a me issue, isn't it, frankly? Yeah, that's very much a me issue, I feel. Oh, what's this? Oh, Wizard. Bless Wizard. He sent me a private message. Oh, bless him. Wizard. I love him. All right. Yeah, he could definitely stay. He's not allowed to leave. Incredibly Zim. They are... Hang on. Let me give you... So, I've only used 5 or 6 pieces of tape. What I've done is I've tactically wedged other boxes. You see this box up here? You see this one up here? You see it's under force, under pressure. This box is exerting downward wedginess to keep these 2 pieces in. And there's one of my 5 pieces of tape there for that shelf. But it very much... And then you see this one. This one, you can see this one is also under tension. This one does the side wedging axis against this one. And then down here, this is a vertical wedgie. This wedges it against the top. You can see at the top, that's wedged in there. And then the lamp between the vortex mixer produce wedgie 4C in this direction-y. So, very sturdy is the answer. Incredibly sturdy. More sturdy than I will ever need in a lifetime. So, yeah, there's a little treat for you. I mean, you heard it here first. When His Majesty himself chimes in, you know it's true. So, for those of you who don't know, Eskimo is King of the Lurkers. He has that accolade. It's a hereditary title. No one can wrestle that title from him. It's hereditary. It will be passed to his children and their children's children for all time. So yeah, there's your answer. Shelves and Eskimo is king. I am. Yes, I am the finest failed engineer you'll ever meet. So that is, yeah, that's for actual truth. Yeah. So I don't want to necessarily paint the recesses, but I feel like I'm dilly-dallying on this guy. I think I'm indulging myself a little bit. I can paint a lot faster. So let's just go with token fur, and then I'll do highlights. I have, yeah, Warhammer. Yeah, here's an Ultramarine for you. Here you go. There's one. There's my Ultramarine. What do you think? I think I nailed the paint scheme pretty good. But you can tell he's an Ultramarine because it says U on his shoulder. There you go. Ultramarine. Perfect, huh? Actually, I'm not regretting this brown. This brown looks nice. Sorry, Ghost. I know you said blood fur for the blood god, but these aren't servants of Khorne. So, you know, that was never an option. Sorry, I should have answered you sooner. I mean, you're not wrong, Warhammer. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But, I mean, technically, he's an Ultramarine. I might have just got a little bit wrong with my blues. But, you know, he's got Ultramarine heraldry, so it's kind of an answer for you. This guy needed quite a lot of fixing up. I'm not going to lie to you. He was pretty beat up. I don't think he was painted in a batch, and I think he might have been like 6 or 7. He didn't have. He needed some looking after. He was definitely a bit beat up. But he's looking a lot better now, if not nearly done, frankly. There's a little bit of fur on the other shoulder, isn't there? Yeah, I thought so. There we go. So whilst that dries, we can go back to the base and work on that little bit of Tyranid sitting on the base. Oh, I've just completely smudged in all the recesses on that. It's fine. We don't need to worry about it too much. Right, so I've got some Aryan blue. So let's mix in a little bit of this one. Barahoff. I mean, that's just all out Barahoff, isn't it? That's really right. So again, just a little bit here and there. Oh, they're not great. I think it's like a brushes case, some dice, and maybe a mat, something like that. They're not amazing, but if you want to find out, it is on the Warhammer community website. Does anyone know off the top of their head? I think it's like a brushes case, dice. I think it's something like that. I don't know why this Tyranid bit isn't quite hitting the mark. I don't know what I'm doing differently about this one. I feel like maybe I need to. Maybe it's the pink ink. Maybe that's not working out for me. I think maybe a different ink. I might rummage around for Macarienberg Crimson. See if I can find it. A crisp high 5. Yeah, I mean, that's not too far off, frankly. It's more about having fun with it myself than anything. Yeah, it's free, but more it's just something nice to do, you know? Right, I'm going to add that Wraith Bone to the brown and just lighten it a little bit. And then just, from there, just touch it up and then... It's more than nothing. I'll take it. It's more than nothing, guys. You know, they could just not do the event. You know? You could just not do it, which would be a bit sucky. It's better than nothing. More than nothing. One of my favourite catchphrases. This is very watery what I'm putting on. I've got to be super careful not to fall down too many recesses. I inevitably will. But if I just fall down 50%, then I'll be fine with that ratio. Warden! Hello! Warden! Oh, man. Well, hang on, let's let him wake up before I immediately bombard him with questions. That's come out just fine. I can live with that totally. If anything, though, I feel like I could maybe go ever so slightly lighter just on the most edges. Most edges, that's the technical term for it. The most. He's doing the most. Whoop. Hey, Hug, welcome back, buddy. Did you have some luck with the old power cut? Had some good news? Got it resolved? Were you up late streaming, Warden? How long did the stream go on for? No, I haven't, Warhammer. Could you tell me a little bit about it? That would be lovely. Absolutely lovely. I need some Corex White. Corex White. Bingo. So I'm going to do a little bit for you and a little bit for you. There you go. A little bit for both. I'm sure that's only the tip of the iceberg. I'm sure it's been quite the humdinger. Fred's, I mean, you know who you are. You'll deserve a little prezzy, frankly. Little prezzies for you. Oh wait, this is the Wraithbone one. So what I'm trying to do is just make it look a little less patchy. They do really cool battles and sometimes big ones, but they do really cool action shots of the minis. Oh, wow. This one, Hug, is that the one you want to see? You tell me which one it is you'd like to see. You tell me. I don't mind showing you. Yeah, you ask away. What I'd like to do is have more stuff on show. I mean, I was watching a live stream on a much better YouTuber than me. I was like, I should steal all of these really great ideas and then say they're mine. That's kind of what I said to myself. Yeet. Well, you tell me when you're awake, Warden, because I've been itching to talk to you. Right, that skull's looking a lot better. I'm much happy with that. Do you know what? I kind of feel like... Oh, he's just said he's awake. I'm going to go get a cup of coffee, okay? So, best insult gets a prize. The prize being my undying appreciation. Oh, quite a prize. sorry for the delay, guys. I had a little bit of bother, so I've got the old, I've got the National Gallery of Finland round, and they're just, because they insisted they do it themselves, but they're just transporting out my collection of Ming Dynasty vases, my porcelain, out of the boathouse. And Mr. Bateman, my groundskeeper, he's just, I mean, he's been with us 20 years, so bless him, but he just stuck his head out the cottage door, his cottage, and he's just wading in. And I don't want to step on his toes because he's, you know, he's quite the gent. But at the same time, I just need the vases out, polished and ready for the show. So I just had to kind of mediate that. So I do apologise for the delay. Yeah, I just had to hop in the old golf cart to get down there quickly because I could see from the veranda that there was an issue. So yeah, I just yeah, he means well. He means well. He cares. Sometimes he cares a little bit too much, you know. So, but we were able to sort it out, smooth it out, give him a little hug and a kiss, and he was feeling much better. So, good job, good job, me. Oh, delicious coffee. Hey, Warden! It is a painting stream. I do paint occasionally. Yeah, that was all. That was all code for. Basically, when I say I've done a Mr. Bateman, it means I've shat my pants. That's it. Oh no, Mr. Bateman's here. Ah, no, I've got Mr. Bateman all over the floor. Wait, hang on. Tyranids, am I right? We're done here. We're done here. No more Mr. Bateman talk. Done. Let's. Oh yeah, so I did mix up some lighter brown as well, just to do. Just a little highlight, not too much. I don't want them to look too similar, but I just want to do a little bit. They're looking very similar. It's all right though. It's all right. I can live with it. I just wanted to put another shade on them. Just another shade, a little cheeky little extra shade. Oh, that's loads I'm putting on. You know, let's just wing it. That's all it needs. A little bit on here. I'm better than that. I've got to stop doing what I'm doing there. Come on, table. Just do individuals. Come on, a little bit more metered. There we go. Just a tiny smidge on the back. What do I mean by that? Your Majesty, I mean exactly that. I just, I gave him a little hug and said, we appreciate you, Mr. Bateman. We appreciate you. And I gave him a little hug and a little kiss, and I just said, there you go. On your way now, Mr. Bateman. Come on. No, those swans aren't going to groom themselves, Mr. Bateman. Off you go now. Come on now. So, yeah. Go delouse the unicorn, I mean, these are very much everyday problems, right? Like, surely that's something everyone can relate to. Your groundsman doesn't delouse your unicorn in a timely manner. I mean, you can relate, right? I'm an every guy kind of guy. Moving on, Carrion Crimson. For God's sake, Carrion Crimson, Boyig, where are you? I need you. Where's Carrion? Ah, hello. Carrion Boyig Crimson, just what I needed. Exactly, stranger. I'm very impressed you're still here, bud, frankly. Ah, right, that's what I wanted to talk to Warden about. Jeez Louise, yeah, Warden. Yeah, I mean, it's not a double entendre, but obviously it could be. Could be a humdinger of a double entendre. Hug, bless you. Good job, Hug. Thank you. So I'm going to try and just keep this in the recesses. But if it doesn't, it's fine. I just feel like the pink doesn't quite cut it. It doesn't quite cut it for some reason. So I'm going to put that in there. Yeah, I immediately feel better about that. I might just highlight that and then call it a day. No, it's not even a question. Warden, I got to look on the other side. So for those of you that don't know, Warden is he's sponsored by Gillette. He's a legit commission painter. His painting's way better than mine. He's a master of what's known as the sponge technique, and he has a channel of his own. Absolutely would heavily recommend it. Way better. Don't watch this drivel. He's just a guy in a cupboard. This guy actually paints. He knows what he's doing. And he's got a fabulous beard. You'll come for the painting, but you'll stay for the beard, right? He was doing a live stream yesterday, and I was in the chat, and I was having a blast. And I found that I was being very complimentary. I was like, oh, being in a stream makes me want to say nice things. And I think I just said all nice things. Yeah, it was just, it was really nice. And I liked being on the other side of things in a live stream. And what I discovered was, watching live streams is fun. I just realized it. Who'd have thought it? Who would have thought joining a live stream was fun? I was watching. I just watched KS's video. I was watching Warden's live stream, and I was chatting with Nara in Discord, and I suddenly realized, oh, this is nice. Like actual connection with humans. You know? I was like, this is really nice. And I just, for a moment, I was just like, this is lovely. So that, yeah, I just wanted to say that. That was really nice. Okay, enough of that soppy stuff. But here's the thing, right? I got a little bit of constructive criticism for you, Warden. Just a teeny tiny thing. You know, on your screen, right? So you've got beard here, model painting here, and in here you just had an image of a model. I think it was a Tyranid, right? Just like a picture of a Tyranid in this side. Could that not be like a little video of just like, say, 50 minis, and every few seconds, maybe every 10 seconds or so, it just switches to something else you've painted? So it's actually doing something rather than just being one image for the whole stream. Could it be? Can you put it as a little video? It was a slideshow. It was a slideshow. I just didn't see it slide. Oh, no. Okay. Oops. All right, so you can disregard all of that. Oh man, I couldn't wait to tell him. I couldn't wait to suggest that. Oh, I fluffed it. Well, so much for that. I mean, well. Well, gee whiz. Someone wasn't paying attention, and that someone was me. Oh man. That's oh man. Yeah, oopsie. I just didn't notice. Right, so these guys are looking pretty much up to speed. I'm going to goblin stamp his shoulder. That's what I'm going to do. And I tell you what, I quite liked the salamander one. I quite like this shape. I think I'm going to keep that shape. So I quite liked it. I'm going to go with that. Let's see if I washed it. Although, frankly, there's a lot of nice symbols. No, I'm going to keep with that. I'm happy with it. I'm going to keep with it. Here we are. Oh, it's ready to go. No, it's not ready to go. There it is. Yeah, it needs a wipe. So I've just discovered the feature that I can read deleted messages. I mean, come on, guys. There's a lot of them out there, isn't there? There's a lot of those cheeky chappies just jumping in and posting nonsense. What tells me is that it must work on some people, that stuff, you know? That kind of thing. It must work. It must work on some people. Unfortunately, my stream timer has reset. That's a bit unfortunate. I was going for... Does anyone have the total timer on the live stream? I was going for 3.5 hours. But I have no idea now, frame of reference-wise. Don't worry about it. If you can't find it, it's fine. Let's just clean this off. Fred's, you know. No, actually, I'm not going to say that, actually. Fred's is doing great. I'm not going to question my boys. I'm always going to back them up. It says 2.5. Okay, I think it's 2.5. Yeah, I think it's 2.5. Right, okay. So, let's get the stamp, and then we can do some taping. I need my scraper. I need my stamp. Goblin Hobbies, bless ya. If you don't know who Goblin Hobbies is, just go look that up. Bless them. Bless them. I love you. I love your stamps. I love them. And I didn't even have to say that. I didn't even have to say that. They kept telling me that there was a learning curve, but if I figured it out, it's not complicated. Like doing the stamps, it's not as bad as you think. Nah, I'm fine, I'm fine, guys. You keep doing as you're doing. I don't mind. Like, it's fine. If something, as long as something comes through, because table is bulletproof now, frankly, as far as taking insults is concerned. Right, let's scrape this sucker. Zip, stamp, on you go. Oh, there we go. Ant! No way! Hey, buddy. Ant's here, everyone. I've known Ant a very long time. He's a lovely. He's a lovely. Just going to go straight in there. Oh, he's got a little bit of cheeky red in from the old stamps. Don't mind if it does. I'll just leave that. That's fine with me. Okay, stamp done. Good, 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 good. Do I need to stamp anything else on those guys? No. I kind of don't like this shoulder. I don't like this shoulder. I'm going to paint over it. I don't like it. I think I can do better. Have I got enough? Have I got any green left on this palette? I can maybe ever so slightly wake it up. Let me just... It's ever so slightly dead. Let me just see if I can cover that up. I feel like I can do better. And I don't like the symbol. Now that I've painted him, I feel like we deserve to give him another bit of a something. Hey, Holmes. Aw, well, yeah, you join anytime you want, Holmes, old buddy, old pal. There we go. It was more of an experiment anyway. So I'm just going to cover it up and restamp it. It'll be fine. Cool. Right, so those 3 Terminators are going good. Let's do the tape on the Salamander. Warden! Oh, bless you. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe to Warden's channel if you want good painting tips. I don't think I can don't think you can out nice me, Warden. All right. Oh, we got a nice off. Yeah, I'm gonna. You can't win it. You can't win the nice off with me. I need 2mm tape. Where would I keep you? Ah, executive shelf. There we go. 2mm tape. Yeah, it's like Face Off. But rather than John Travolta and Nick Cage, it's just me and you trying to be disgustingly nice. You've already lost. I'm English. You've already lost. You can't even compete. Can't even compete. I'm English. The Goodfellow Olympics. Oh, it's a good one. I like that name. The Good Blokes. Oh, even better. Right, what I'm going to do here is do reversey stamps. So we did these reds yesterday, and let's face it, they're not great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop these on roughly in line with them, and then re-yellow it, right? I've never tried this before, but it's my attempt to clean them up, because I had a little bit too much ink in my reds. So we're going to fix that, and it should look delicious. I'm already confident going into this. See what I mean? Just there. Just to clean these up ever so slightly. Nice. Only happens about 3-ish hours a day for me, and then I'm yelling at Nold. Well, you're nice until Nold arrives. Oh, man. I can say it because Nold's not here, but I wouldn't. Don't say. I never say this to his face, but I really like him. I think he's lovely. But don't, for the love of God, don't tell him that. But yeah, I think he's just such a nice guy. Have to say, yeah, I like him. And from the get-go as well, that awkward intro that he came out with, like, yeah, came in strong and then immediately got awkward. Dang it. Just too good. But don't tell him. I'm going to say no more about it. Don't want it to go to his head. Right, now I'm going to mix up some Flash Gits Yellow, which is this one. And I'm going to add a little bit of ink. Not a lot, a little. And I'm going to go with Eardun Yellow. He just gets it. He just gets it, Warden. Awkward is great. Awkward is great, Eskimo. Providing that, you know, like they get reassured before they leave and they don't just take the awkward and feel awkward, you know? I don't mind people feeling awkward, but I do heavily mind people leaving here feeling awkward, especially if it's something that I've done. Dear Lord, no. We have to fix that. So I did say I wasn't going to mix too much ink in. Guess what happened? I immediately mixed too much ink in. So I'm going to add a little bit more paint. It's still incredibly inky. I haven't learned my lesson. But we're going to push on anyway and see if we can do these reversey stripes. All right, guys? So I'm just going to go in here. I'm just going to do this and just clean up these reds ever so slightly. By ever so slightly, I mean entirely. There we go. And I'm going to give it a little bit of drying time this time because there is ink in there. So before I just whipped it off straight away to avoid the little raised bit of paint line. But I'm not doing that this time. I'm going to give it some time to dry. Not forever, but not immediately, you know? Somewhere in between. And happy in between. So there we go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And then this one. So, in theory, they should look a lot more clean. I'm going to go ahead and peel those off now. One. Oh, hello. Number 2 and number 3. Whoop. You know what? That's looking much better than it was. I'll take that. I might even put a wash over that. Welcome back, Ghosty. I thought you were here the whole time. I thought you were just lurking away. That's much better, isn't it? I like that a lot more. Right, Chaos Stamp. That's what we're on next. Let's get something sufficiently chaosy. I'm thinking a skull of some sort. Something like that. Something chaosy. I think there's actually a chaosy symbol plate. Yeah, I think there is. Yeah, here, look. Oh, hang on. I think we've got a winner here. I think I might go for... Oh, I think this one's... face! I think this one's too big, but I would go for that one. Oh, there's a smaller one. Here, look. Smaller one right there. I'll do that one. Let's give that a go. So, first time it's going to be black, and then stamp it with white and get a shadow. That's what I'm going to go for. That's the plan. No one can convince me otherwise. That's what I'm going to do. Whoop. Right, so we're going to pop black on. Yeah. I love the smell of nail polish. I shouldn't. I'm pretty sure it's bad for you. But I do like it. Right, let's scrape and then pick it up. There it is. Yeet. It's teeny tiny. Right, let's just get that centered and to go in straight. Not to spread it around, just straight. Zup. And zup, 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 zup. There we go. Not too shabby. Cool. Okay. That's pretty solid. See, stamping plates, man. Anyone can use them. We got there quick, you know? And that's not me saying, oh, no, I'm really good. It's actually really difficult. I'm just super good at it. No. It's actually difficult. It's actually not difficult. They say it's difficult, but you watch the video. It's only like 30, 40 seconds long, and it gives you everything you need to know to do it. It's accessible, guys. Hell, if I can do it, you can do it, all right? It's accessible. Don't feel like it isn't, because it really is. Easily done. That's tabletop tip for you. I'm going to get... Oh, hang on. Where? Sorry, one sec. I'm not going to read that. I'm going to concentrate on my acetone wiping. Good. Acetone is really good at cleaning off paint. It's really, really good for it. I'm rather impressed. I'm going to get a schedule. I'm going to get a schedule for streaming down. Going to wake up when you go live and then stream after when you're done. The days you double my camera will lose power before you go back live, and then I can watch and charge. You can do that. Warden, I would love it if you do stream after when I finish these. We can... People, if they want to continue watching more stuff, and if they want to watch like good painting, they can stop watching mine and go to yours. Wouldn't that be nice? I kind of like the idea of that. That'd be cool. You know? Just saying, that would be quite nice, I think. Also, when I checked, Warden, 8 people watching your live stream. Huh? 8 people. Just the same as me. Just the same as me. The only difference is that you've been doing it a lot less. And you know what that says to me? You're just better. That's what it says. Go watch Warden. He's better than Table. Well, that's not saying much, actually. Stamps. Is he ready for the white stamp? I don't know how much drying time's involved. To be honest, I'm not sure. I need to get some white on that. I don't have white, but I do. Oh, wait a second. I do. What's this? There we go. There's something we can use. Well, I mean, like, if we're going to be super honest about it, Warden, it's just, there's no good or bad. It's just different. It depends on your flavour, you know? Like, it depends on what flavour you like, frankly. I don't think there's, I mean, obviously there's super good painting, don't get me wrong. And then there's my painting. I got to stop taking turns on myself, Table. Table, you're the best ever. I don't know where I'm going with this. Oh, it does? But those grids are overrated. Who actually even uses those grids, you know? Like, honestly, who actually uses them? I don't. Do you? I don't even own one, let alone use one. Where's Retributor Gold? Retributor. Ah, here we are. Oh, that needs a stir. Hello? What's this? You can't, that's a base. Yeah, you can't say that no more. I'm actually basing stuff now. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I've never had that problem because I don't have one. I mean, that's flawless logic, right? The paint on these skulls is a little bit thick. I'm not gonna lie. They might look more like studs than skulls at this point. There's a few coats having gone over those. And also I've noticed that these have been inked but not touched up or highlighted. So I'm going to give it a little token. Not a lot, just a little bit. I'm not looking to destroy any of this detail. Ah, I got to clean that. Come on, table, be fast. There's no way I wanted to remix all of that green. I think I'm making a mistake doing this on there. I'm going to leave it. There's been 2 Titus layers. 2. So if you've been present for 2 layers, then no. Right, I've got some Stormhost silver. Is it fresh? No, it's dyed. Okay, let's do the next stamp in. Originally, Hug? Yes, I am originally. I'm from the lovely old place of Plymouth. White one. White one of those. That's what I want. And there's ever so slightly bit of black left in this shape that I'm about to stamp, but I decided to leave it in to see if it lifts off with the white or stays in there. So I'm a bit curious. I packed my plates away as if I had done stamping, but I want to see if I can get this one. Let's see how I get on here. Well, it lifted. It's a little bit wonky, but it lifted. Now I need to get it lined up, but a little bit off center. So I'm going to go with that. It's pretty off center, but I'm way happier with that than I am the other one. I'll take it. I'll take that. It's a bit janky, but I'll take that. I'm happy with that. That's fine. I can live with that. I'm A-okay with it. Table Play Space Marine 2. Gonna spoil anything, but let's just say I thought something that made me think of you. Ooh, okay. Well, okay. Was it a big fat thing? Was it a big fatty Tyrannid, huh? Was it a big fatty... Was it something with a big belly, huh? Was it something out of shape? I'm not sensitive about that at all. Right, stamps done. Good. So, ironically, we've been working on 3 Terminators in quick succession. We're working on these 3 at the same time. Shoulder done, shoulder done. You need a little bit of silver. You need a little bit on that base. Not a lot, a little bit. The cake bearers need base coating. But other than that, they're good to go. I am definitely taking those into May 9th. Okay, that's fine. Kind of want myself a big Tyrannid again. I kind of miss my big Tyrannids. But if I should listen to Warden and actually do the friggin' Norn. Well, thank you, random. I prefer calling you stranger, actually. Oh, this is not Cinnabite at all. Just a tad of this. I'd like to think that I'm good background noise. I know that at least one person has fallen asleep to me on their TV or computer or whatever, which I find nice. I like the idea of being background noise. I like that a lot. Nothing requires you to chime in. I get a little bit lonely at times, but when I do, I panic and I say, "Sound off, please." But unless you hear that, then I'm quite content just to potter along. I will. The bottleneck now is not magnets. I've got the magnets. Where did I put them? Oh, no. Where did I actually put them? Oh, no. Where did I put them? Oh, bugger. Where did I put them? Well, anyway, that wasn't the issue. I've got the magnets. The issue was drill and super glue. Drill, I've just got to get over it and use the drill bit and twist it with my fingers. Yeah, you get blisters, but I should just do it. The other one was super glue. get a lot painted with me in the background. I need some Cinnabite. The trouble is that I already know a random, and I'll be worried if I call you random as well, that you're mixed together, and then I'll confuse who is who and where I am and who I am. So I might have to call you stranger or something else. Don't worry. If you stick around, there'll be some lore, and we'll get a name for you. We'll figure something out. I'm not regretting sticking a random bit of Tyranid on this base at all. I'm definitely going to put something on every single base from now on. I can't just put Gloop and just call it done. There we go. That's all it needs, frankly, isn't it? Wow. Oh, there's no way I'm going to remember that one. Can I call you Musux? As in the MS5XE Musux? I'm not going to remember that one either. I'm screwed, aren't I? I'm not going to remember these things. Right, base done. There's a black stripe needed on this guy, but I would say he's very much done. What a nice little glow up for this. Is glow up a thing? When you slap on a bit of slap and you look better. I'm much happy with him. He's very much done. Let's have a look at this guy. What am I missing? Okay, Stormbolter needs some silver. Ink the Power Fist with some Reichland. I love the Jar Jar Sith Lord angle. I honestly think that that's what they were going for. But after episode 1, I think that Lucas bottled it. But I think Jar Jar was going to be the Lord of the Sith. I love that theory. I seriously think that that's what they were going for. And then he panicked. That's my theory on it. Right, so just very watery Reichland. And then I'm just going to come in here and just do a t-shirt dab. That's all it needs. There we go. That's all it needs. Just a little bit of Reichland. I love the Darth Jar Jar. If you watch any of the compilation videos where it's like, this is the proof of Darth Jar Jar, I love it so much. I just... Yous are people gonna die now. So sinister. Yous are people gonna die? Oh, no. But, yeah, just imagine Jar Jar sitting at, oh, Misa think it's a treason then. And it just spins through the air. Just swap out any Palpatine lines. These are dark side. The powers of some think are unnatural. Not a Misa. So good. I love it. I'm totally on board with that. I need some Stormhost Silver. Stormhost Silver, please. Oh, and some Null Oil as well. Null Oil came first. I found it. Just gloop some on there. That's going to have to dry. I'm not going to worry about right-clidding that gold. I'm going to null it. Just because it's a very small area and I'd have to re-dollop on my brush. I'm not willing to do that for just a little old bit of ammo mag. I mean, I could have, because I could have done the Aquila as well, couldn't I, frankly? I should have, would have, could have. Now, this guy did do... He did do these bits silver, and I think that's a nice touch. So I decided to keep them silver to say, like, a little wink and a nod to who had to sell his minis, unfortunately. So I did leave them silver because I wanted to... Like I said, I'm only painting these salamanders because he had to part with his salamanders, and I felt like I was doing him a disservice to paint it differently. Oh, that's not actually glue. Do you see that? That's actually loose. I need to fix that. Yeah, okay. I need to get a little bit of glue in there. Right, Storm Host. I'm quite enjoying Terminators today. I wasn't expecting to do a triple whammy of Terminators, but we are well on our way to 3 minis. Now, unfortunately, we're going to have to end this stream because I have to go and do assembling and basing. And I'm not taking away from 1,000 hours. I have to do it in addition to. So, as Fred said, you don't base anything. Well, I'll show you. Let's do my tally. So we went for 3.5 hours, and that was deliberate, so we could get rid of this 0.5. I no longer like having to embarrass myself with my bad calculations. So we're going to go... So we've done 3.5 hours. So it would be 7, 7, 5, 3. So you know what that means, guys. Tomorrow, 250 hours. That would be 250 hours tomorrow. Isn't that crazy? 250 hours. A quarter of the way there. That's bonkers. Have I planned anything special for tomorrow's stream? No. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Let's peel off the blue tack. 6 people watching. 10 likes. I'll take it. Fantastic. Right. So, yeah, I'll see you later, guys. Please go see Warden. If you don't already know, you should definitely have a look. It's well worth a look. And as soon as you turn on the live stream, you'll be like, this is someone that knows what they're doing. Not that garbage I just choked down the table, but this is actual good production value. So go check it out. But in the meantime, guys, I will see you tomorrow for around the usual time. Maybe earlier, maybe later. We'll see how we get on. But I'm going to go do some bases and some assemblings. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I will catch you later. Bye.